We're in frame now. There were only a couple more things that you wanted to do here on La Miera, and you're only 3 days away from repairs being completed or maintenance being completed on the Raza, as well as work on your gun.
Mm-hmm. And I believe I know one of those things was selling the research data. Was there anything else? No, we were mostly waiting on Xander.
Yeah, Xander, stop getting sick.
I will endeavor.
Yeah, Xander, we need money now.
Mhm.
We spent a lot of money.
It was all Jai's money though, so
Yeah, you didn't spend.
Oh.
Well, no, you spent shit on the Electro drones. I actually
Sure.
I paid for the Starcross
forgot.
nonsense.
I forgot that came out of That's just like that's what I reminded. I was like, oh right, you have a lot more money than me.
I'm sorry. What did you guys need me for?
Money.
Okay, well that's not. I can't just pull it out of my ass. I gotta.
No,
There's
you
lead time.
we're telling you to sell the research data.
Oh yes, I do that.
okay.
All right. I do my magical trader bullshit and turn all your stuff into money.
Oh, my drones.
Midas touch.
By the way, you guys did mention Black Slab and other various.
Oh,
Actually, I think
yes.
Black Slab is the only illegal thing you guys mentioned last time.
It
With
was.
your new connections to the black market through Starcross Casino, yeah, go ahead and buy yourself a Black Slab.
Yay! Regular price, 10. I think what 10K credits.
Mm-hmm.
Want to add that I know that it was tasked to Charlie to actually wire all of this money in untraceable amounts, and so he spent a not insignificant portion of the rest of the week sorting that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Money laundering takes real time.
Yeah.
It does. It's easier now that you've got a casino, but
I
Charlie
just thought we
still
had
is
to
putting
take
in
it to
some
the
work.
dry cleaners. Get it? Money laundering.
Yeah, I've watched Breaking Bad, so I got all the laundering jokes.
Oh, I haven't, so I wasn't aware there were those.
Well,
I'm too lazy to pull up my calculator.
it's not much of a spoiler, but he buys a car wash to launder money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is actually really common.
I believe it. I always wondered how those places stayed in business with all that technology, and yikes.
I think that I'm actually pretty sure that's partly why it's called laundering money, because like car washes, laundromats are very common. They're very commonly used to launder money.
Yeah. All
It
right.
is rumored that the term money laundering originated from Al Capone as he set up laundromats across the city in order to disguise the origin of the money from alcohol sales.
See? Told you.
So not car washes, but like
But
yeah.
businesses like that, yeah. I think I've actually heard that too. A lot of times, like mattress stores.
These days with the wacky bucks, people do art sales as well.
All right. I am pinning a message for you, Xander. This is the the data and their estimated values. The other thing that you guys talked about was the exploring the fuel scoop technology refit to fit the Raza. I gave you part of that information, but I was waiting on Xander for the actual technical details that you could apply to the Raza itself.
Yeah, because I know this ship like the inside of my own hat.
I thought you were going to say
You
head,
don't know how.
and that would have been bad.
Well, I was going to say something else, but then I realized that it's probably not appropriate. And I'll let you fill in what you thought I was going to say. It's all your guys' fault now. Anyway.
So, let's actually have you roll on the fuel scoop refit first because that's quicker and easier and gives me something to post in chat, so I feel important.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll an
Okay.
int fix.
Can do.
Never forget that this is a Y7 stream.
Right?
It really isn't. This is an R stream. All right. What a surprise! You rolled so
Kablamo.
well.
Me? Good at int fix? Couldn't be.
Every now and then, I like to give you a roll that you like rolling.
Nah, I appreciate that.
So yeah, based on the schematics and the details that Union has spent years working out, Zoe can apply that technology to the Raza as a regular ship mod. Means it does not cost any mass or power of the ship, doesn't require any hard points. It does require quite a bit of work and money though. Your guys' hull is either 30 million or 40 million. I can't remember which, and I'm going to look right now. Status, it is 30 million. So 10% of that, and your, the materials, parts, and everything that you would need to tear up on the Raza and get this built and installed would be 3 million plus 3 components.
Right. Okay. Any three components or specific components? I hope it's specific.
It is. It's a materials, conversion, and metaspace.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
And, oops, wrong handout. I actually have the stats for it as well. Union.
As much as I like changing our name every time we go somewhere, just so we can fuel up.
I don't know what you mean.
I think maybe it's time to work out an alternate system.
You don't like You Can Be Moon Boy?
I like You Can Be Moon Boy. I think we should keep that name. I just,
We shall
God.
we shall be feared throughout the land.
As the crew of the You Can Be Moon Boy.
More likely than we think.
So much more intimidating than Raza.
Oh, I know where I put it. I'll get you the stats of it when you're closer, or in a spare moment I have. But it does take longer than the actual fuel scoop fitting in the book, because it's not taking up power and space or power and mass. But yeah, it still gives you complete freedom to fuel up anywhere, even a black hole because of the accretion disk and all that. So I think that would work. I'm gonna make it work.
Look, you said it works, and you're the GM, so it works.
Yeah, but that didn't always work with you guys.
Well, I mean, it works in our favor. Why would we argue with it?
I'll just have to phrase everything so that it sounds initially like it's in your favor.
Uh-huh. Hey guys, I rejiggered fucking projects again. This time for real though. That was a joke.
Well, I mean, it's a joke, but it's true also.
It's observational humor.
Exactly.
It's actually referential humor. I'm trying to get a job with Family Guy.
Anyways, back to this. So the fuel scoop is quick and easy. I will get you the exact details of what it does later on, but it feels to me like no matter how bad I make them, you're probably going to want to install them anyways because it's fueling up without having to go to a station, and it's not like you guys need the money.
Yeah, but I mean the whole point of having a shit ton of money is that you spend it on small incremental gains.
Exactly. And speaking of money, so there's 3 union projects that Zoe can sell. She can try to sell them to Cassian, or she can try to sell them to anyone.
Or I can keep them to myself and go into business.
No, you can't.
Oh, all right.
So, to start things off, let's go back to that hotel room where Zoe shoved a gun in Harry's face. We don't need to know all the details of her taking a bath, but once she finished her bath, what did she do from there?
Okay, so I don't know the exact timeline of like when you guys were doing stuff, but I figure after the bath she went back to sleep.
Okay.
Wow, nothing too dramatic actually happened in the timeline. So
Okay. I
We
don't
didn't
remember
go-
why he was trying to sober me up then. Like fuck, dude, just let me sleep.
Well, he was trying to sober her up because at the time Charlie had just gotten an in
infiltrated and
to
talk to Jack.
Jacques, and his position there was that she'd come here to recruit this guy and left Jai, Charlie, and the other team members, the NPCs, the crew, down there alone, and that didn't sit right with him. And he'll explain this to her if she asks.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like once she sobers up and is awake, she's gonna be like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah. Then that's exactly how he puts it. That his philosophy in life and what got him to be flight mayor is that when you start a job, you finish that job. And he was trying to force that on her, and he apologized for it.
Yeah, I mean, bro, they're 3 perfectly well. I was gonna say reasonable adults, but like they can handle this. It was fine. I was on vacation.
There are 3 adults.
Yes.
Reasonable is probably untrue.
So you'd taken Roberts and who else with you into the casino? I think it was Elazad, yeah. And so
Yeah, so it was actually like 6 adults.
And
I'm
so
sure they can handle it.
in response, he says, "Roberts."
Yes. I remember who all our crew members are. Shut up. Which one's Roberts?
The black girl, security.
No, I mean this is Xander
Oh,
saying this. I
Xander.
don't
Yeah, she's the
Zoe spends time with the crew. She would know who they are.
Okay.
I don't know who any of our fucking crew are.
Roberts is the one that's both in the Marauder on the map and is in the drug trials on the map.
Oh, Trisha.
Yes.
Trisha,
Yeah.
why are you
Jeez,
going by
yeah.
last names? Jeez, so informal. so formal. Excuse me.
And yeah, he doesn't make any more apology about that. He doesn't really acknowledge her. There were other people there. He just apologized for forcing his philosophy on her.
It's all right, bro. I understand.
I
You got
thought
a good
forcing
heart.
philosophy on people was what we did.
It's
That
more of a
is
Jai thing.
literally,
Well,
yeah. The point of a very large gun.
yeah.
Okay. All right. After that, she's sobered up. What direction do you think she wants to go? For you, she's got a couple of days to catch up with the crew, so she's still back on the 21st for so that you've got as much time as you need to do the trading stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, she'll get into the trading stuff because that's actually something that only she can do, I guess.
Right. Harry will stick around with her, make sure that she's protected.
Yeah, muscle.
Indeed. and lots of it.
So chunky.
Chunky.
Anyway, see what else. What else? What else do I want? Yeah, I guess just selling the stuff, seeing if we can finish up the checking on the maintenance and all that. Ooh, do we want to get the scoops? Like, can we get the scoops installed during the maintenance thing?
No, once Zoe was able to say
Or do it, yeah, is there more like working out of the maintenance?
there
of
is.
the
Actually,
thing
I
that
split
we-
that
okay.
that paragraph wrong here. Let me fix this. Specific components goes there. There. The second paragraph there makes a lot more sense now. So Zoe, did the base work of figuring out, yeah, this can work. And Grieg volunteered to take over from there, knowing how, seeing how busy Zoe is, and
Mhm.
says that she and the lab can figure out the finer details and then submit that to Zoe for final approval in a few days.
Okay.
You could stay and get that done afterwards. That would extend your stay to about the 31st of March.
Nah, fuck this planet.
It would only be an extra 4 days.
Well, and this is the only place that is ever willing to actually do repairs for us. So
Mm.
so far,
If you want to do it yourself, that's also totally okay, but it would end up taking you I said only a week to do, but dang, at the rate mods, I'm gonna stick with that. It would take you 11 days to do on your own without a shipyard.
okay.
Yeah, that's not too
Oh,
bad.
that's actually way better than I thought it was going to be.
Well, it
Okay,
is because it's supposed to be only 25,000 credits worth of work a day.
that would dig into our time for like fixing the cannon and stuff too, though, right? That's the
Yeah,
same time. Okay,
yeah.
still not bad, but just a caveat.
And do you still have a meeting with Mr. Jack in Honolulu?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, roleplay opportunities. Hey Harry, how you feeling about the fact that we're returning to Honolulu?
Oh,
Heckalooey.
Harry's.
He's never been there, I
Yeah,
don't think. No.
yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my
You,
God,
you, we
why-
keep getting
Zoe, wow.
Holo confused with
Yeah,
Gross.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Coast is
Look,
the
one of
planet.
them has
Hello.
one of them is a Hawaiian nation, and one of them has a Hawaiian name, and they
Yeah.
don't fucking like what
That's
the shit.
horribly insensitive of
Yeah.
you.
You know what's funny is I remember thinking that this was dumb back when I was making the systems, and I mentally wrote down some dumb explanation about how the initial scout reports had gotten the planets mixed up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, see there now. I'll remember it forever because there's an explanation. That's a lie. I won't. I'll forget next time I can talk
Yeah.
about one or the other of them.
Yeah, there were a significant amount of problems with the scout reports that came back, and which all of these major corporations acted on. Somebody would be liable for damages if they're still alive.
Nice.
Wait, liable for damages to what?
To the scouting company. Basically, a company that goes out to these uncharted sectors and explores the discovered planets, the systems that are discovered through metaspace surveys, and comes back, sells the reports to various corporations, so that those corporations make decisions on what planets they're going to try and colonize before other people do.
Okay.
And they got a lot of bad information back.
Well. So it goes.
Sure. let's see. So you guys um finished up in Pana in Astos on the 16th, and Mr. Jack had said, what was it? Did she give you 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
I don't remember. I think it was. It's probably. I think it was probably 3 weeks, just because like that's like you have to account for like jump speed and things. Like it takes
Yeah.
time to go from place to place. I think it was 3 weeks.
I could probably just look at my actual GM notes instead of the highlights, instead of the recap
Yeah.
stuff. There we go. So the only thing that I need from you at this point, Xander, is just an idea of who she's willing to sell this information to.
Right. How terribly down the dark and seedy path I'm willing to go.
Yeah, essentially.
Mm. Let me see here. So the fuel scoops, I think that I would try and sell to the people, the blah, 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 to the shipyard, right? Because they're they're the ones that are gonna fucking use it.
I guess it is worth noting that we did want to keep the sale of this like on the down low.
Oh yeah, god damn it.
We do have access to the black market right now, so we could just find a buyer there, and then have
Yeah, but
just.
is a black market here gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll totally wait 6 months because these people asked me to?
We don't need to wait for them to wait 6 months. We just need to wait them to wait a couple weeks.
I like how we've decided unequivocally that we're just like, fuck Union.
Yeah.
We're gonna go collect their money for like, why are we even meeting them? Were they gonna pay us?
They had information about Starbase.
That's what. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. Um. Yeah, and then the other two, I don't really have any strong opinions about who we sell them to, as long as it's not like. Unfortunately, the megacores have all the money. We could just put them up on open source.
That would be funny. Here, have these loadable 3D print whatevers.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody can have an improved vac suit. Everybody.
Fuck it. But no, I think just putting them for sale on the, like, you could probably just sell them to your father. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think.
he doesn't need any more power. He's already an asshole.
Also, her father would probably ask for vacation time as a buying thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have to sit down and discuss
Oh,
together.
poor you! You get to go on fucking cruise for a week. Woe is me.
A
And
rainbow
no
cruise.
vacation.
I'm glad you agree with me and on how terrible it would be.
Here,
Sarcasm
I'll
never
dress
hurt
up
of it.
as Zoe and go in her stead. He probably won't recognize the difference.
We do have those permanent cosmetics.
No, I'm just gonna throw in a
Totally
wig.
make
I
guys
don't
like
need to go
Zoe.
that crazy.
Hilarious. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have any ideas about just sell them to whomever.
Okay. Then
I mean, if
Whoever
we
will
need
give
to
us a
wait a few weeks, we could like probably set up a thing where the information is released to them after a certain period of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's not the hard part.
Yeah. I also, I don't mind if you set it up so that you're talking with these folks and negotiating right up until the point that you leave.
Yeah, because even if we give them the information, they're going to be able to immediately act upon it, and so the lady's not going to, like a week removed information isn't actually going to be like, oh shit, they totally boned you.
Yeah, it needs time to disseminate. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just saying we should probably keep it a little bit on the down low.
Yeah. So no open source is what you're saying. All right. Fine.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're going for basically the highest profit.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Yes. I'm worried about that though because the way you said it.
No worries.
Oh, okay.
Don't
all
worry.
right.
I'm telling you, don't worry.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
GM.
Well,
You
as
can
long as
trust me.
Why
Yeah, as long
wouldn't
as
that
you-
be what we were going for?
Well,
you know,
I
I'm
guess.
gonna scope out my options just in case the highest bidder is like a monster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap up a few days of Zoe reaching out and looking at her options with a int or charisma trade roll.
The other thing I'm sometimes good at.
Occasionally.
Would you say that this is a trade roll?
Yes, he did just say it's a trade roll.
Yes, I will allow this to be considered a trade roll.
Hey,
Hey, look at that. That is exactly the target I set for the full 100% of the price.
we're gonna be rich. Well, I'm gonna be rich, and you guys are gonna be moochers. Leeches.
Not fucking mooching. We all fucking stole it together. Yeah.
Look, Zoe's reaching that age where she's discovered the fountainhead,
17?
and so all of a sudden you've all become moochers.
Okay.
I missed part of that sentence. She's discovered what?
The Fountainhead. It's a book by Ayn Rand.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah, she's rich enough to agree with that bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Look, every teenager reads two books: Harry Potter and The Fountainhead, and one of them is juvenile fantasy, and the other one has wizards.
I've heard that one before.
God.
Tax wizards, right?
No, I think the tax things are goblins.
No, yeah. All right. So with that, Zoe comes to the startling conclusion that the people with the money and the resources to afford and put all this to use are the
Our
government.
megacorp. Oh, hey, wait, I'm the government.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are. You're part of it,
technically true.
and
I
that
don't
certainly
wanna sell it.
helps.
I don't want to sell it to myself. That's vaguely masturbatory.
Well,
I mean,
House LaRue
but-
doesn't actually want to buy any of them.
Oh, okay, good.
Zoe got the impression that she got the impression that Cassian was entertaining the info, or at least that he was getting it, even if she wasn't, delivering any kind of pitch directly to him. That he was keeping tabs on it. But go ahead and roll me one of your least favorite skill checks:
Perception,
wisdom, perception.
notice, whatever
Oh,
that's
wisdom
actually
notice, yeah.
called in this- yeah.
You're rolling an
Come on.
insight check.
This one's. I'm gonna crack this one. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
he
know.
he seems totally interested in the financial value of this. There's no ulterior motives at all.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that's not even a difficult insight check. We just know he's keeping an eye on his daughter to make sure she's not getting herself killed. We
It's
know.
not difficult, but she rolled a 5.
Look, yeah, no,
It's like a
he's
3. Come on,
Difficulty
Dex.
was 6.
guy. He's only in it for the money. Come on, he doesn't care about
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Why do you
You're
think I have so
right,
many? Why do you
Zoe.
think I have so many issues? Don't
Because
answer
you're a
that.
horrible because you were a horrible person in your past life, Zoe.
Well, why do you think I was a horrible person? It's nurture. It's not nature.
I don't know. You ripped off your maid's faces or something, and you got me disbarred.
Well, I mean, you sort of deserved it.
No, I didn't. I thought that
How many of our current crew members have you experimented on?
willingly or not?
You've been experimenting on people unwillingly?
I never said that.
You implied it.
I'm pretty sure the answer is all of them.
Yeah.
No.
How dare you say the exact truth?
Anyway,
Yeah, alright. Cool. So we sell the things to the government.
Yep.
which house are we selling it to, though?
Well,
House Chitty
different
Chitty Bang Bang.
different houses. Let's see. What were the improved vac suits actually doing? I don't
They
think
were
I have
just
all this
improved.
stuff in one document. That's weird.
Well, because you like to spread things out,
I guess I do.
Spread it like butter over toast.
And I think I may have lost some information somewhere in one of these updates because I thought I had put more detail into what these things actually do. I'll have to check my previous notes. So the scoops, House Belmont will buy itself. That is more profitable for House Belmont to have on its own and charge the rest of the planet a little bit more than it is for them to let the government take it and them have to utilize that tech.
License it.
Yeah.
Blech.
I'm not sure who's going to be buying the vac suits, but the cargo pods are a joint
Hotly
effort
contested.
by the entire Council of March. Council of
Yeah.
March is the ruling body over all the houses. So they're technically the top level of the government. And cargo pods are very much in Lamiera's interests because, March is a central hub for trade ships that go through. And they essentially can tax all of them. The more cargo those ships carry, the more tax they can get.
Okay.
And vac suits. Give me just 1 second. I do want to see if I can find that more specific information. Oh. No. Not happening fast enough, so I'm not gonna hold us up on it.
Okie dokie.
Dang. It's very disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, just give us the money and tell us who bought it later. I mean, that's...
What? You want me to do something reasonable?
I mean, it could be a grand reveal later that we sold it to the smoke entity house.
Okay.
I'm
I
sure there's
will.
one of those, right?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
House Iden.
House Iden.
Yeah, that's the technical name that they were given when
Is
you
it
first discovered them.
is their full name at the house? I didn't have to make something up right now on the spot.
No. In fact, if you truly want to know, which I'm sure you don't, but I'm going to tell you anyways, I spent an amazing amount of time trying to fit an acronym into IDEN because I was attached to that. So, IDEN stands for Infradimensional Ectoneural Entity.
That's too many E's. You gotta end on the N.
They took the second letter of entity as the last letter of the acronym.
Gross.
It does happen sometimes. It's less common, but it happens. And they needed an N in
GTS
there.
spelled it. N-Tity and Titty.
Yeah, all the early entities they encountered were rappers.
Makes sense to me.
All right, so yes, you can get full price for all three of those.
And full price was
I believe it came out to 2.25 million.
2.25 million.
Let me add that up for you. Plus 2.1 million.
0.1 million. Wow, Zoe, you couldn't get like a 150% on that. You had to just go for market price. Wow, garbage.
Look, I'm lazy. All right.
All right. I'll just run the numbers there. Keep doing stuff.
Okay. That takes Zoe a few days, and brings her up to chronology with not chronology, but brings her back up to the date.
Back in the main timeline.
Yes.
Okay.
And so those are all the things that you guys wanted to do here. All that's left is waiting for the maintenance to be done and deciding if you want to stay longer for them to continue working on the guns. Or, actually, this is a decision that you need to make now, if you want them to also install the fuel scoops.
Honestly, how much work do we still need on the guns?
We have to get them to like make it. Like there was a lot of parts and stuff.
For the guns?
Am I misremembering what exactly we needed? 'Cause didn't we need to get a whole bunch of parts made?
Well, kind of. If you were to do it yourself, you would just be using spare parts as the mechanical resource, the mechanical economy. Here at a shipyard, they just have the things that spare parts are made of, as regular stuff that they use. So, they just sink the credits resource into it and calls it good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mostly asking like how much more needs to be done.
So they were able to work on the gun at the rate of 500 spare parts per day. If
Okay.
you leave the ship, if you have them work on that only through the end of your regular maintenance cycle, 7 days, and you leave on the 28th, that'll have been 3,500 spare parts that has been knocked off of your cost.
Honestly, let's see. And how many more did we need? Hold on. We needed 17,000. We'd have to stay here for another like month and a half to get them to finish it. So I say we just leave.
Actually, I'm revising that because I wrote this before I realized how wonky what I'd put down for cost was. Bump that up, double it.
Double the amount they worked on, or
2 months?
Per day. No, the amount.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So
the amount that they can apply. So, 1,000 spare parts, and that is 50,000 credits of cost to you per day.
okay, so they've done 7,000 spare parts worth. That means we need 10,500 more spare parts done.
Mm-hmm. And if you stay those extra 3 days, they can do another 1,500 worth.
Per day or total?
Total. Sorry, I'm still on the 500. An extra 3,000 towards that.
And what's the extra 3 days for?
If you also want to have them install the fuel scoop.
Oh. Yeah, fuck it. Zoe's paying for it, and we can
Hey.
Quick question:
uh
do you have the components needed for it?
which ones are the components needed?
Um,
Because we've got a lot of components, honestly.
Yeah,
materials, conversion, and metaspace.
We've got 1 conversion, 2 materials, and 6 metaspace.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was about to. Oh, yeah, because all of those things gave a metaspace one. I was about to say, I thought we didn't have very many metaspace.
No, we've got a lot of metaspace, actually.
Yeah, all of a sudden, that's all we have.
Yeah. But if we're removing one of each of those, we have 0 conversion, 1 material, and 5 metaspace.
Okay.
So that's fine by me.
Okay. That'll keep you here until March 31st.
And I will make a note to fix the numbers we have on there.
So how many days is it we're here?
A total of 11.
Total of 11 plus
I
4.
guess I will ask Zoe. Do you want to just sell the salvage we have in the inventory still while we're here?
Yeah, I mean, I can, since we're spending some time here.
That's
We've
perfect.
we've got 39 tons of the pretext ship salvage and 40 tons of the Kanagiris salvage still.
Okay.
That's just enough time to put together. Finish putting together one of my turns.
Hooray!
Hopefully this one is less thirsty than the last one.
Well, they don't have personalities. I do have a cuddle. I have a cuttlefish, and I'm pretty sure. I don't think you limited. I think I was able to get that third. I forgot I hadn't added it to my sheet yet, but I noticed on my planning I put the price and everything for another pack drone that was not combat based.
And then I guess
So I finished that
one
one up.
thing I will ask. I'm sorry. Is you can sell like 3 things in 3 days, right? That's the deal.
Yep.
All right. Why don't you sell those three cars that we've got in there that aren't anything but the.
How dare you? That's my car collection.
We don't need a car collection.
It's-
You've got a fucking tank.
It's for morale.
No, it isn't.
People are made happy by seeing the cars.
No, they're not. Go sell them.
We'll create holographic representations of the cars if that's what it needs.
No, there has to be the physical car.
Oh, they have to be able to touch them, huh?
Yeah, they got to be able to, breathe the air and inhale the bits of car in the air.
I'm pretty sure we could fake
Zoe?
all that.
Zoe, either sell them or I'm going to fire them out the Charlie launching system.
We have a Charlie launching system?
I forget what we actually called it.
Yeah, you do.
Hmm. 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 Fine. Fine, I'll sell the cars.
Is this a Charlie the character launching system or like some gun that you named Charlie?
No, I think one of the shuttles is named Charlie, isn't it?
No, it was the APC. What was it?
Oh yeah, the APC was named Charlie. That's right.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
The Charlie launching system was a joke that we came up with.
It was.
We had a specific name up for it.
It was very clever, I'm sure.
It was when you were trying to give Charlie enough velocity to just kind of shoot down to the planet with, no vac suit or means of stopping and just have him hit the ground.
Right.
Oh yeah. When we were gonna turn Charlie into a projectile, that's right.
Yeah.
Because he can survive it. I mean, it's not like we were trying to kill him.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to go ahead and post the salvage details in here. And then where the fuck are the cars?
Check up your butt.
Hmm.
He's not
Here we
saying
go.
no. He's not saying no.
Yeah, I found them. Right, there are the 3 things you need to sell.
Yay, homework.
Yeah.
I love homework.
We get to do
it.
basic math things today, Dexter.
All right, that sounds fun to
That's
me.
okay. I've been doing math on my side too, so.
All right.
I've also updated the cost for you. I've pinned it because it got buried quite far up there.
Way up there.
You guys are dropping a lot of money here.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
mean,
that's not
technically,
even
we're
including the
gaining a lot of money here.
Well, speaking of spending a lot of money, where did we? I know we talked about the concealed mod and
Hey,
grimes.
Dex, you didn't actually remove the shrewd merchant cost from this, I don't think.
No, I left it in there. What do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. You're right. Yes. What were you saying, Meowkin?
Sorry, sneezing. That's what I'm doing. Or about to. Where did we land on modding drones with the concealed? I guess I put down the cost of the gladiator drone at 77,000, which is 5 times with all the fittings. But the book is 10 times. So why did I do that?
So where are you getting the 3 million to install the fuel scoop mod?
It's 10% of your whole cost.
No, I mean where is Zoe getting the
Where?
3 million?
Oh.
Yeah, where are we getting it?
I don't know how much money Zoe actually has.
I have like 10 million.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Meowkin, is maybe that cost just 5 or 10 times on the base drone cost and not the fittings?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It looks like it's 5 times with everything, because 10 times in the basic packs is 10 would be 100,000.
That rings a bell. I'm pretty sure I had you roll a fixed check and then said, okay, it's just 5 times for the whole shebang.
Yeah, rather than doing 10 times for the whole, like all the fittings and everything.
Yeah, and I think I would prefer I think my logic on that is that I would prefer that the concealed mod be applied to the entire cost, fittings and all.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I may have enough to do that with the with my with Aerodessa, so I may do that. Speaking of, I have not even added Aerodessa to my sheet. I knew I was missing something.
Huh, yeah, there you go.
You know what's really good about this stopover? Since we're changing the trading system entirely, we're also unloading literally everything we got under the old trading system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that and get rid of all that crap.
Yeah, clear out,
Hooray.
knock the dust off.
Horsekin.
So you're actually gonna sell those ground cars?
Finally, yes. They're taking up space.
Bad.
All right. What is Zoe's trade skill?
4?
She's up to 4. All right.
Hang on. Actually, let me check. Trade is still a 3. That's right.
Okay. In the interest of just getting rid of it all, would you accept at a times 12?
I don't know if that's good or not.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Okay,
above
1
average.
Yes.
above average.
Yes, I will take slightly above average.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and just multiply all those factors by 12, and then by how many tons or cars there are.
I'm doing the math right now.
Okay.
Yay. Soon we'll all be rich.
You're already rich.
Yeah, I mean, just say that. I'm about to blow everything that I had up to this point.
Look, what you do with your money after you're rich is nobody's business but your own.
All right. While Jai is doing that, oh, okay. I'm going to change my train of thought here. I'm going to check the news and see if anything else comes up in the next couple of days for you. Let's see what's 25th. Oh, hey.
Nothing to spend money on.
Yeah, you see that, Dexter?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all my monies. I'm poor now. I mean, of course, I've got like all this money tied up and stuff that I have to actually still apply.
Huh.
time.
What's
gonna-
how did you
I'm
end
gonna
up doing over well 600,000? What's all that money going to?
It's a concealed mod for Aerodessa.
Oh, yeah, that would be very expensive, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But now I'll be able to sneak Aerodessa into places once I finish this concealed mod.
Yep.
It's just a briefcase. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Meanwhile, the briefcase is like, oh yeah, handle me.
Oh, God.
Do you know where your thumb is?
Mm.
Oh, it's right near my exhaust port. That would be dirty.
All right, let's save Lulu from this with a little bit of Hidden Richard track. Everyone, check if you can hear this.
The following broadcast is not suitable for musicians of hand.
I cannot.
All right.
But it was
I
just
can
for
hear
you.
it.
All right. If you cannot, try and fix that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, try it again.
All right,
The
try it again.
following broadcast is not suitable for musicians of handmade
Yeah,
music
okay, I got it.
and
All right, great. Okay, more news coming out of Pana.
We're in a panic.
Redcliffe finds itself and the Cold War political machinations of the businesses therein, thrust once again into the sector news spotlight. Not 3 days after Union was forced to surrender its facilities and business interests throughout the city, the Perimeter Review Board has opened an investigation into Mercure Corps. Corporate liaison Zenia Stani has confirmed full cooperation and assured reporters that this is all a simple misunderstanding. Meanwhile, anonymous sources have leaked action plan documents coordinating Mercure top legal talent and dispatching a lighthouse direct to Celica Mercure herself. The illusion of civil society is ever so fragile. Hi, I'm Sophia, reporting from Astos for ABN News.
Hi. Hey Dex.
Mhm.
Did you ever work out how much money I'm supposed to be paying these maintenance people? Because I don't think I ever deducted it from my.
It's in the. He just pinned it.
Yeah, that's another
Oh,
thing
you
that I
pinned it.
pinned.
Okay.
And I've pinned it all the way out through the 28th. It includes all the work that you're having done towards the cannon and to install the fuel scoop mod.
Okay, cool.
And this will be the last time that you get that minus 20% from Shrewd Merchant too.
Why?
I sent you a rewrite of Shrewd Merchant
Oh yeah, that's right.
to fit in with the new trade setup.
Yep, I got you.
And despite you saving, what is it? You saved about 100,000 with Shrewd Merchant 2. That doesn't really seem all that valuable when you consider that that's 100,000 for over 6 months worth of maintenance. It was just kind of a boring benefit.
118, 100 plus $1 million.
But yeah. Zoe, you earned nearly 1.5 million from this trip. The rest of us earned less than that. But it's fine.
Okay, so total cost, and then in addition, these other two things cost this much.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's total cost and plus the other two. Okay,
Well, yeah, the total cost was just for the maintenance stuff.
gotcha.
And you noted the 11,000 spare parts towards the main cannon. So how much do you have left now, Lulu?
I have not changed the numbers on the main cannon yet because I cannot actually change the things on that page. But
Oh, right, that would be a me thing.
Yeah. We should have 6,500 left.
Okay.
And I guess we could just buy a bunch of spare parts here if we have time. I don't know. Is that something we can do?
You're going to Holau next.
Yeah, might as well just wait. Fuck it.
Oh damn! I'm under a half a 10 millionaire.
For you.
Yeah, I am poor. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Only
Meanwhile, I'm over.
$4.7 million.
And now I'm
It's
below 100.
disgraceful.
I'm under 100,000 credits now, y'all.
Yeah, I've only got 1.5 million.
Man, we're broke.
How are
Well,
you doing, Charlie?
How much did Charlie take away from this deal?
There's two-
You gained today. You gained roughly 220 million, or not 220 million, 220,000. God.
Wait, I have to pay the crew too, right?
Yeah, you
When-
will. That'll be
Well-
24,000 at the end of the month. You may as well just pay it now.
Okay.
Oops. Well, I have to load up a new character sheet
Why?
because I'm on a screen that's very small, and I accidentally scrolled into the psychic abilities, so I lost
Oh.
access to the rest of my character sheet.
Well.
To 220.
I can actually just add the exact value together.
That's fine. I'm at 932,923 credits.
After adding the money you gained today?
Yes.
Okay.
I have nothing to spend this on. I'm just going to convert it into physical gold coins at some point, and that'll just be my fortune.
Yeah, that's
You're
fair.
you're gonna spend $1 million getting a pool, and then another $1 million filling it with gold coins.
Well,
Scrooge McDucket.
fuck it.
Break
Why
my
not?
neck instantly.
Well, I mean,
Fuck
you're
it, Scrooge McDucket.
use your fucking psychic powers to make sure you don't fucking die instantly.
Yeah, just convert it all into molten gold, and then use your psychic powers to make you immune to that sort of damage, and then go swimming.
It's so simple. Why don't I just use rubber gold?
You could do something similar to what Mark Rover has done with the quicksand. Just make sure it's gold sand. You can actually
and then
swim in that
put
thing.
air through it.
Yeah.
Like
I
an
dig
air
it.
hockey table. That guy's got too much time on his hands.
I can dig it.
So you've been in here on Lamiera a while. The crew leaving for their shore leave with their fancy silver card access to Starcross Casino are
Yeah.
yeah,
I did manage to get everyone that, Zoe.
Oh.
You have well, they get silver card access. You actually get platinum access to the casino.
There has
Well, yeah,
been
because
a restriction placed on Zoe's platinum card access.
oh my god.
She does not
What
get
is
the
it?
benefit of unlimited bar.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Placed by whom?
Does Zoe go to explore that?
Not really. I don't care.
Yeah, no, she just
Limited bar is enough to get you fucking Drake. So
she
That's fine.
she actually has to pay for her drinks.
oh no. But I'm a woman.
Well, okay, in that sense, she may not have to.
You're like 12.
I'm 19.
I thought you were like 18, actually. No, because
I
you
think I'm
started
19
at
now.
7. You started at 17, and it has not been 2 years yet.
Feels like it's been 2 years.
Well, it's been 2 years for us.
It technically
the
only needs to
players.
be a year and a few days for someone to have bumped up twice, depending on, the dates.
Well,
Yeah,
either
I
way.
can even do that then.
The crew are happy. They're glad to have gotten away from the ship food. It has there have been some complaints about that lately.
Alexi works hard for your food. How dare you?
Oh, that's the problem. Alexia's cooking, not Ivan.
Oh yeah, okay. God damn it. Put that in the list of things I can't fucking remember.
You actually do get Alexia and Ivan mixed up a lot.
Yeah, well, they're basically the same character.
Are they?
How dare you?
No, not at all. Vaguely Russian dude, okay? That's all I think of them.
And morale is generally high.
Hey. No thanks to me. Well, I paid them. I guess that's a little bit thanks to me.
Yeah, you're paying them. They're also getting complimentary. That's the word I was looking for. They're getting complimentary chips. For their visit to the casino. They're getting fed extravagant fancy food. They're getting to see all the shows. And with a new lineup at the casino.
Have they seen Space Madonna yet?
That's one of the shows on the new lineup.
Yay.
Along with a couple of newly acquired comedy acts and other things, the casino has seen a increase in customers. And how about we take a moment to reflect on someone's project. Let's go with a Zoe project.
Yes. Brains. Mechanical brains.
Mechanical brains. She's already
It's
scanned
alive.
Libra.
Hey, can I hook one of those metaphysical things up to see if there's like a metaphysical component to them being fucking, whatever?
What do you mean medical physical things?
The components.
Oh, the components.
Yeah, are they becoming self-aware because they're actually storing some of their neural processes in a pocket universe?
Well, let's.
Are
Yeah.
these robots psychic?
So let me see if I'm understanding. You want to hook up one of the metaspace components to the machine that Zoe is scanning with, and see if there's any kind of connection that way.
Weirdness. Yeah, any metaphysical weirdness.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and give me a fix check. This is going to be a difficult check because you're. Well, let me rephrase that. If you're trying to be able to reuse the component afterwards, it's a difficult check. If you don't care about it being reused,
do I get to know if that's good enough before I choose to reroll?
you do. But first, I need to know whether she wants to try and rig it so that it's so that she can take the component out and reuse it later. Is this a one-time thing?
Yeah. I mean, she's not gonna try and set it up to purposely waste it.
Okay. Then the difficulty you're trying to hit is 12.
Okay. And let me give that the old re-roll of duty.
Okay. That does it.
The skin of her teeth.
Okay. All right. What is how does Zoe go about trying to scan, and who is she scanning with this?
So we're gonna try this one on Android.
Okay. That's a safe choice because you already know that Android has lost some memories, which are floating somewhere in the infraworld.
Yeah.
And in performing these scans on Android, how she convince Android to do this?
What reason would Android want to help me out? Hey, you like Libra, right?
Yes.
Well, if you don't help me with this, Libra is gonna fucking leave, and you don't want that, do you?
No.
If
Because you got robot hots for her?
get in the scanner, Android, or Libra will have to go in again.
Get in the scanner, Shinji.
No,
Yes.
I do not have
The
the robot
damn
hots for Libra.
Oh, that's because you're flushing a lot of coolant. I get it.
She is an asset to this crew.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you noticed her assets, I bet.
Yes.
So you'll do it? Great. All right, come on.
All right. Zoe gets a scan of Android's trineural network, or trineural wetware, as it was originally called. I recently re-educated myself. And there's
Is it wet?
well, wetware because that's what organs are called. Right,
Yeah,
right,
but
Lulu? Yeah, right. Thanks.
what?
You call your organs wetware?
Don't you?
No, I call it my meat suit.
No, I call my swimsuit wetware.
Oh, he got you there.
Wetware. Human brain cells or thought processes regarded as analogous to or in contrast with computer systems.
No, which are hardware.
Yeah,
So
it's related to software, but wetware.
Yeah,
It's-
that's not a term used in the
English
in the
language.
areas that I travel in. Basically, that's more of the weird biohacker sorts of people call it that.
There's even a 2018 film named Wetware,
Yeah.
Okay.
and apparently a book, although I can't see the
You
date
gotta
of it.
look. You can
Oh,
only use wetware
bummer.
if you're gonna use it as part of the full sentence, which is you gotta upgrade your wetware.
Since Android is a robot, does that mean that Android has cyberware instead?
Probably.
Oh, Android actually does have
And-
wetware. She's got the synthetic brain. And so there are some similarities between her and Libra that Zoe's able to mark down, pin down, and there's also those differences that Zoe seemed like she was half expecting to see.
Yep.
That little bit of a spark that interacts with metaspace in a way that just doesn't really seem to make sense. Like there's something going into metaspace, but not really. There's nothing physical. It's not data. It's just there's something there, like the undefinable silver thread from role-playing games of yore.
A reference I don't get.
Astral plane.
I found a link to their souls.
Wow, no,
You
that's
may have.
plain.
Dope.
Okay, well. And now
Oh,
is when we find out that only Ada androids actually have souls, and humans don't.
Well, all Ada's
Nah,
gotta have them.
jokes on you. None of us have souls.
The only thing you know for certain is that there are some memories of Android out there in the infraworld.
Right. Okay. And then next I want to scan Switch.
Did
Okay.
you find out whether they dream of electric sheep?
Look, they have mouths and they will scream. And other sci-fi references.
Now, you can program Switch not to scream.
Yeah, I mean, why would I have Switch scream? That doesn't make any sense. Switch is for playing games and carrying my shit.
Scanning Switch, there are a lot of there actually are some stark differences between Android, Libra, and Switch. They're stark in your very small sample size of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're enough for Zoe to, basically reaffirm this project has merit and continue building on it.
It's possible to find out. Wait, so what I've discovered is it's possible that I might actually pull this off.
Oh yeah.
Dope.
In fact, she seems pretty close to it.
Yeah.
If you can find somewhere that'll give you a larger data set all at once, that might finish you.
Right. Hey, Libra.
Yes, Zoe.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of any like large groups of Adas that'd be willing to let me scan their brains, do you?
Yes.
Dope. And then fade to black with me doing that like hand thing where I'm like, yes, yes.
Well, I don't know if you want to fade to black on that because Libra, the large group she knows about is with perimeter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then fade to black on the hand signs.
That's literally what I expected. So
Okay.
Well, I mean, we could always go raid perimeter.
yeah, exactly. It's not like they're like the one group we haven't fucking stolen from yet.
I figure once we get our cannon, we go deal with getting our fucking engine back, and
Oh,
then
yeah, I
we
keep
go
forgetting
blow up
about that.
perimeter.
During this whole scene, Nemesis has been on the ship working in the lab, and may have caught sight of what Zoe was doing here. Does Nemesis want to?
Yeah, you want me to scan your drone's brain,
Uh,
or is that a little too kinky, a little too probing?
I mean,
Look
so
at you, honey.
you seem
You
to
can probe
identify a
my
difference.
brain anytime.
You're saying, so you're saying you've identified a difference between the Ada androids and the regular android, right?
I've discovered that it's possible that I could find.
Yeah, that was a difference between them.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Eridas is into it. I also wanted to talk to Libra at some point and see how Libra feels about going. I don't know. Are we allowed Libra? Is Libra allowed off the ship? Oh wait, no, Libra's not allowed off the ship.
No.
I mean, they're allowed off the ship and just don't
Not.
go off the ship.
They're allowed
Well-
off the ship in places where perimeter is not a serious concern.
Yeah, I was gonna see if Libra ever wanted to meet Alice Kander, but
Ooh.
I don't know. If
Oh
that's
yeah,
a
I guess we could talk to Alice. She probably knows some fucking.
I don't know if Alice actually is anything, but I mean, you know.
Look,
Right.
I want to have a reason to steal a bunch of robots from perimeter. So I'm not going to look too hard into the fact that there might be other ways of getting this information.
Anyways, I will double check Zoe's work to make sure that it's not actually going to fry Eridessa's brain.
Okay.
How dare you?
I paid good money for Eridessa. I worked for this.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and roll me int fix.
Who earned you that money?
Hold on. Stepped away for a second.
It's not just about the money. There were conversation rules on the line here.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I gotcha. I understand completely now.
Yeah, Zoe's work looks fine.
All right.
Damn right it does.
There are parts of it that Nemesis just can't figure out. But there's no red flags saying intense radiation exposure here.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing that's gonna immediately fry.
While you're looking over my work, the comments are hilarious.
It's like, this is not best practice.
Give us an example of one of those hilarious comments.
So there's a section in there where the comment is literally / I don't know why this works, but if you take it out, it doesn't continue working. So / magic on, and then at the end / magic off.
Oh, I just thought of that. That's just normal.
Okay.
Nice. That does seem pretty normal coder language, right?
Yeah. That's a very common programmer joke, I think.
Okay.
I don't know why this works, but it does.
Yeah.
I don't know why this worked, but if you take it out, everything stops working. So don't fuck with it.
I just nod sagely. Yes, yes. That adds up.
This is the part I googled. I don't know what it does, but it works. So here we go.
Iridessa is
Yeah.
hovering there, kind of with a little side-to-side shuffle.
She's literally shimmying as she waits.
Yes.
Oh my god, this robot
Yes.
got problems.
Shimmy, shimmy.
And as she's floating over to where Zoe tells her to position, you gonna buy me dinner first, honey?
Yeah. I mean, I hired the cook, so I'm pretty sure that means I bought you dinner.
And
That's true.
they say romance is dead.
Oh, I mean, never with you.
And she gets in position, settles down on the counter.
Do I need to strap you in?
I'll be
Can I-
right back. Keep going. Keep doing things.
Too much for you, Lulu?
No, I just need to check something.
No worries. No worries.
Lulu's like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Not enough.
General flirting. We can skip
Yeah.
over general flirting.
Oh yeah. If Zoe is returning the flirting, then Aerodessa likes
Skip it on.
Zoe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
you're really caught in an infinite loop at this point.
Yeah, innuendos are traded back and forth the entire time Zoe is performing her scan.
Yes.
All just skating along inappropriate. Approaching
Yeah.
zero. But never quite
Look,
reaching it.
yeah. As the innuendo approaches zero, Anyway, a lot of it. I make a lot of comments about what Nemesis and Iridessa are getting up to in their lab together.
Oh no, is Nemesis here for that?
Heavy implications.
No, I'm there for the whole process.
Oh, Aerodessa is making up the best stories.
I deny all of them, even the true ones.
Categorically.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and
Don't believe Iridessa's lies.
roll me wisdom notice.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I believe everything. Please let this be bad. Please let this be bad.
I
Yes.
keep walking.
Yes.
So
Wait.
at one point, Aerodessa winks, and it doesn't look like it's to Zoe or Meowkin or Meowkin.
Here's the
Nemesis.
question. I guess Aerodessa has like a digital face thing, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I mean, how else would she wink?
exactly.
I know, right?
And didn't you
And-
put holographic on her?
Oh yeah, that's true. She does have a hollow. Yeah, she has a hollow skin.
She has a cartoon body that she can emit and sachet. That's why I picked Jessica Rabbit.
Okay, so I
What is going on now?
have the perfect thing for this, right? So she's like a plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, she
I
has
mean-
fucking nose art, and the nose art is what we're talking to.
I mean, it could be whatever. It's like she's got a hollow skin. She basically has holographic emitters all around her.
That's fucking great.
So I don't lock that down. I'll let her do whatever she wants with them unless she's on mission. Maybe I do have to totally keep it safe for work every now and then. Though.
Yeah, come on. This is a workplace. Keep it professional. She says while flirting with the boss. Uh-huh. Amazing.
What Zoe gets from Aerodessa is a int program check.
Oh,
Congratulations, Zoe.
I have to make one?
You
God.
have to make this. Yep. Zoe
Why am I running the sensors? I need somebody else to run the sensors.
Because Nemesis is too embarrassed.
Are they?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty fucking terrible. Do I have? I still have my reroll, right? I haven't used
This
it
is
for
the same
now?
scene.
Oh yeah, I use it up here. Shit. All right, fine.
There were some differences between Iridessa, whatever's powering the VI inside her, and Libra and Android. Libra and Android appear to have more emergent coding and behavior, like fractal programming, that kind of abstract shit. But Aerodessa has some of it.
Yeah, I mean she's like 4 years or 2 months old or whatever, right?
Oh no,
that's
she
just older than us.
yeah,
Oh,
she's like 1,000 years old.
Oh.
She
that's
she was
pretty
actually
scream.
built pre-tech.
Oh, okay. I don't. Okay, that works then. Well, that
Um,
throws that theory out the window. I don't know what the fuck's going on then.
oh, excuse me. After the scans are concluded, it doesn't take much to realize what Nemesis missed early on and what Aerodessa was winking at. Pratt's in the room, back in the corner, just kind of watching this
Oh,
whole ordeal.
Those
God
sneaky,
damn it,
sneaky
Pratt.
Pratts.
Get out of here, Pratt. Nobody likes you.
She was winking at Pratt because his jaw dropped at
Hilarious.
the innuendos and the sashaying robot. She didn't put on the Jessica Rabbit body during this, but he's seen it.
Amazing.
I'm gonna need Pratt to sign an NDA.
It's too late. He's seen everything. Pratt.
Oh, how weird. Did the NPC classes just show up on screen for you?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That maybe that's been there the entire time and I just didn't notice it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
it
the
has.
entire time.
It has.
Well, yeah, you opened it like right at the beginning.
Also,
Yeah.
where's the R? Come on. We need to know exactly what R does.
R.
Shion.
Mostly we use it for statistical analysis.
Oh, I still have Shiyun listed as an R. My bad. I will change her to a U for unique.
It stands for radical employee. That's where we keep all the cool kids.
That makes sense.
It does? Okay, good. Because I just made it up.
No, he was just placating you.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
All right. There's one more thing that happens before I let you guys get on your way to your next destination. And that is while Charlie... Oh, first I should ask, Nox, you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
All right. While Charlie is learning Korean with normal-sized settings, he hears the VR room door open. No announcement. Nobody knocked. Nobody, beeped to come in or called to tell him they were coming. What is Charlie's initial reaction? Does he just keep on going, or does he turn into investigate?
Can Charlie see or hear them, or is he in VR world?
He's currently in VR world. He would have to lift the goggles, or I don't know. There might even be a button on the side that he can flip so that he sees through the normal vision instead.
Yeah, then he's gonna go ahead and
Yeah, even
leave
VR
VR
headsets
world.
can do that.
Okay.
In Korean, he says, "Hello, baby."
He looks over and sees Ivan kind of leaning haggardly against the wall by the door he just entered.
Oh, you're not a baby, baby.
Really?
Maybe. Oh.
Charlie, you wound me. You and Elena,
Ooh.
all this time. You could not tell me.
What?
Tell you that Elena was teaching me Korean.
Teaching you Korean. Elena doesn't know Korean.
Elena was teaching me Russian. I don't know what Elena was teaching me.
She gave Charlie some hands-on help once, and then maybe a couple times after that.
With the VR setup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know how to work technology.
This is
This sci-fi bullshit is sci-fi bullshit.
It's, you deny this affair.
Affair?
Duh.
You're blowing things way out of proportion.
Why else not, Elena not to come to me? 2 months. Over 2 months. Elena has not seen, spoken. I barely see her.
Oops.
Has it been 2 months? I don't think it's been 2 months since I started learning Korean.
Oh, it hasn't. It's been like 4 days.
Yeah. I've only been getting her help with this tech stuff for like 4 days. I have no idea what she's doing. Her free time is her own.
Where is she all of the time, huh? I don't see her.
I don't ask
I
her
don't
boss?
see you.
Well, I'm here, or I'm on planet. I have other jobs. I have a different skill set than you.
He slides
Oh.
down the wall and sits.
Also, he's banging your girlfriend.
It's not true then. His voice cracks a little bit. Oh, why has she not come to see me?
Because you're a pain in the ass, Ivan. You're a real wet blanket.
But he's a good cook.
Yeah, that's true.
Nope, I take a call.
I know all you need is competence.
Look, if they can't find you handsome, they should find you handy.
But you need hands either way.
Mm.
It's just in one case you only need some of them.
There's a guy that can make sandwiches with his feet.
Oh. If Charlie doesn't do anything, then Ivan will just kind of.
He'll fucking offer solutions. He knows that this place is fucking cameraed up the wazoo. We can figure out where she was if that's like the big deal.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yes. Bring in the panopticon.
Yeah.
No one is truly safe.
He seems surprised by that. He still thinks that Charlie's involved somehow, but he staggers up to his feet. You can do that?
Yeah, we just have to get records from. Was it Zoe that's always on the cameras, or Nemesis that's always on the cameras?
Nemesis.
Great.
Yeah,
we
'cause
just
our
need to go see Nemesis.
Our security guy quit. Oh, but then we hired a new one, so.
I'm a different kind of security guy.
Creeper.
Let's go now.
All right, let's go now.
All right.
And Charlie's gonna send a ping to Nemesis.
And Miyagin is just unfortunately gone on a work call, so we're almost at 1 o'clock. You guys want to take our break right now?
Sure.
All right. We'll go ahead and come back at 1:05.
Okie dokie, I'll be right back.
All right, I'll bring us back into frame now.
Sorry.
That's
Oh,
okay.
are we actually going to play the game now? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Fair
All right.
enough.
So we had just reached a point with Charlie and Ivan where Charlie offered to go through various security footage, and that is going to involve Nemesis.
And also probably
no.
Scotty, right?
Nemesis can override him.
Oh, okay.
It could also involve Scotty, but Nemesis is technically better at it because of general computer skills.
And also, I'm basically mowed with the Raza's computer systems at this point.
Basically, what the?
I'm basically melted.
Oh,
I think you said. Yeah, I think you said you were basically Mo, and I was like, is that a reference to Fame or to Simpsons or something? I don't
yeah,
get
that's
it.
what I thought too.
Oh, that's some mood.
My
Makes
God.
it totally different.
Okay. So is Charlie
Anyways.
going to call Nemesis first, or is he just going to head on over to the bridge with Ivan?
Charlie sent her a ping. It's they both got the texting thing, right? The phone in the head.
Actually,
I believe they do.
yeah, I did. Yeah, I got that one. I was trying to remember what the other one was. I mean, obviously
It
the
was
church control link.
a little message on Cyber Skype,
Ghost Talk.
future Skype.
Boy, howdy! I'm so glad accidentally clicking NPC on your sheet doesn't delete everything.
That would be bad. So yes, Nemesis has gotten a ping that that Charlie is en route with Ivan.
Yeah, Charlie's en route with Ivan. He's gonna give the briefest of explanations. It's like Ivan's having some romantic problems.
Confidence issues.
Yeah, I'll show up. Okay. I was like, oh sure, invasion of personal privacy. Oh, I guess it's not really. I guess it's not really privacy. I'm just tracking their public movements, right?
Right.
That's fine.
Yep.
That's
Nothing
how
really
it
wrong.
starts.
Look, I'm sure she's not doing anything important in the shower, but you should check anyway.
Well, I'm pretty sure we ethically don't have cameras there.
Yeah, unless anybody has installed their own. No, you don't. And everybody looks at Pratt.
Pratt, what an asshole.
Okay.
Pratt, what a
I
Pratt.
miss Pratt.
Charlie and Ivan reach the bridge with Nemesis. And he looks around. He's never actually been on the bridge. He sees Nemesis. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Tracking suspicious movements, huh?
Duh. What has Helena been doing?
Her job, you fucking whack job. Anyway.
I mean, I guess the question is, do we have any reason to suspect Elena's not done their job?
Yeah, we find out Elena's secretly a fucking spy for Union. This is how we find it out.
Dexter laughs awkwardly, having the whole reveal spoiled now.
That wasn't an awkward laugh. No, this is an awkward laugh.
Anyways, I assume like I could see like records of when they open doors and whatnot, right?
Yeah,
Even without going through cameras. I'll just like do a search for,
and you do have cameras in strategic security locations. Nothing invasive, but you've definitely got
but I
cameras
don't even
in
need to,
engineering outside the halls.
but I should also be able to see, like I said, just whatever doors and everything that Elena's accessed reasonably. Like I don't even need to look to the cameras. Like you do that, you don't need to go through all the footage. I like to imagine this just Nemesis, lecturing. I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. You don't even need to go through all that stuff.
I'm gonna ask the obvious question. Did anybody just ask Elena, like, hey, what's going on?
No.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
That's a job.
Why would we do that?
Xander, that's a job for HR.
Yeah, but HR quit a long time ago.
No, Zoe is HR.
Am I? Since when am I HR? I got too many damn hats. Pilot, engineer, HR.
I'm only here to clear my name, so
I feel like if
only
anyone
really
is
need fucking holodeck footage from the last 4 days.
Here's the thing. I think if anyone is HR, it's Elena.
Well, she did just submit a list of crew for promotion. True.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what is Nemesis going to do? She's basically Ivan explains that it's very suspicious that for the past couple of months, she has basically just cut off any interaction with him. Um, he
I guess
thinks.
what. Well, I was gonna say what I want to do is I just want to like compare like the acts like door entries kind of thing, like to kind of map out where they've been,
Okay.
and then I want to compare that to where Ivan's been.
Okay.
You see, and because honestly, Nemesis is on the route of thinking that Elena is explicitly avoiding Ivan,
Okay.
which I mean, I guess obviously they probably are, but I like to see how closely.
We'll go ahead and roll and let's do an int program check first, just to. Well,
Sure.
actually, let's skip the intermediate check and go straight to an int admin.
Okay.
That is a pretty good roll.
It is. Well, it's an average roll. It's just I just have a +5.
Helps to have a +5.
It does help.
So yeah, Nemesis is able to kind of put together a time map of movements, and starting a couple of months ago, around the time frame that Ivan is saying that they stopped interacting, she actually moved to a different shift. It was a shift that had more new and younger crew, and it correlates to when she had heaped a couple of additional responsibilities on McCrumble with the crew that were on his shift. He was acting out of class a bit to also manage crew and not just security on his shift. And one thing that really stands out is for this period of time, Elena's been working a shift and a half or a double shift just about every day.
Do we pay overtime?
You'll have to talk to Zoe about that.
I'll shoot a message over to Zoe about that. But what else we got?
Yeah, no, when she's clocked out, if she's still working when she's clocked out, that's in violation of company policy. We're gonna have to write her up for that.
That's gonna hold her back from getting that promotion.
Yep.
And in the midst
Only-
of all this, oh, go ahead.
Only
Xander.
because I don't want to have to track if people are getting overtime or not. That seems like a terrible time to.
No, I'll make that easy for you. Ship, commercial ship law, is just a per day rate, and the expectation is that crew will work for as long as is needed based on staffing and needs. So
Sounds like a garbage system. Anyway.
Well, we're not gonna get into it.
Yeah. Let's not get into it. Forget it.
I mean, I imagine it's similar to like military vessels on the sea. You don't really get to choose what you're doing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say everyone's working salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get paid this much, and then you get 6 months off to spend your money on.
In the midst of all this data, there does seem to be a trend of Elena being in a different place than Ivan. And that's not. I mean, obviously that's the case because he's complaining about that, but in addition,
how intentional does it look?
Yeah, it looks like it may have been intentional.
He just is not that into you when she can't beat you up. Wait, was it this guy she was beating up?
Yes.
Okay.
They were fighting each other. They were beating each other up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. Did we have a talk with him about that, or
we did about 2 months ago? funny that.
Funny that. Well, probably unrelated.
Who can
I mean,
say? Who can
how-
say?
I mean, I feel like things have been better overall on the ship, though, right? Like,
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, this is a problem we don't really want to fix.
now it's like I'm not really sure I want to share any answers with Ivan. I don't know. I'm kind of with Elena on this one at this point.
Have you considered have you considered
he doesn't figure this shit
have,
out?
have you considered advising him to just go talk to her?
No,
Maybe.
No?
we're not there. Shut up.
And well, Knox, what did you say?
As in, if we don't solve this, Ivan's fucking. I lost the word. The ability to perform is going to take a nosedive.
You
Well,
have,
he's gonna lose his mojo.
well, you
Maybe
have.
that's why she's. How do we know that's not why she's avoiding him? Maybe he already lost his ability to perform.
I was talking about in his capabilities as the ship chef.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cook.
Why do you think everyone's been complaining about the food lately?
Oh, yeah, fair.
Oh. Huh.
Has the food been getting worse lately?
That's the official word that we had gotten.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I
we
feel
also
like-
eat that food. I feel like we would have noticed.
No, Zoe's been on planet for this entire week. In fact,
But-
the
yeah,
entire bridge crew has pretty
So
much
it's
been
only
on
really the
planet.
past week that it's gotten bad.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Time to hire a new cook. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, that's what I was
well,
thinking.
we're
I'm like,
still
oh,
here. Why don't we hire some chef?
I'm much more comfortable without the uncomfortable domestic violence happening aboard the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just uncomfortable for everyone.
Even if you're into it, we're not. We don't need to be
Yeah.
a part of your kink. Anyway, none of us are here. So, Charlie, what are you doing?
Yeah, Ivan is looking at Nemesis expectantly.
I'm just like messaging Charlie, saying it's like, maybe we'll just say it's like we'll just tell Ivan inconclusive, and we'll keep looking into it.
Okay, so can you figure out where Elena is right now?
Yeah, she is taking vacation at Starcross Casino.
Oh yeah.
Great. Let's.
I'm
Maybe.
not there.
I feel like we should have
Maybe we send Ivan in that direction.
no,
Or
no,
we
no,
wait
no.
for we wait for her to get back and then they can talk it
I
out
think-
here.
I think we talk to Elena first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's get involved in our employees' love lives. That's never gone wrong.
Well, it's not as. I mean,
No, look, that was not me bagging on you. We should
yeah,
definitely
no.
do that.
Sorry, I'm just so sarcastic. I hear most everything is sarcasm first.
I mean, it was sarcastic, but it's still going to be
Yeah.
hilarious. So,
It's sarcastic and true.
But it's I don't know. As like I feel like I'm not really thinking about this more as like a in their love life so much as what do we need to have everything in ship shape order on this ship.
yeah, fair enough.
On our ship, everything should be ship shaped.
Personally, I'm on Team Elena. I was like,
Yeah, I mean,
Elena's been kicked it up a notch. Like
we asked her.
Portion.
Yeah,
Ivan's
we
not
asked.
really shown any progress. In fact, he slid backwards just because Elena's doing better.
Mm.
I mean,
We asked-
personally, I'm on team. Let's just hire another chef and
I know.
ignore Ivan for a
But
bit.
I feel like we
Hey,
should get. I feel like
Xander.
we should run it by Elena.
What are you trying to say,
What?
Xander?
Oh, I was going to say I'm on Team Ivan, but only because I don't remember which one's Alexi and which one's Ivan.
Alexi's the old one that has his little still that Zoe, in a drunken fit, improved.
Yeah, now it makes metaphysical gin.
Metagin.
Meta gin. When you drink it, you can see the curvature of the universe.
Now it sits in the corner, completely ignored because he got a new one.
Yeah, well. Some people have no sense of appreciation.
And Ivan was the one that was cooking your food and was constantly in shouting matches with Elena which would occasionally get violent, more violence from her directed at him, but he would occasionally also retaliate.
Yeah.
It took more to get him to resort to violence, but she could push those buttons.
Ah, yes. Wonderful. Let's fire one of them.
I don't know. I mean, we could just. Well, I guess if we hire a new cook, then what's Ivan's job, right?
I think the
You mean Alexi? See, I'm not the only one.
Wait, Ivan wasn't Ivan the cook?
Ivan's the cook. Yeah.
No. Oh, god damn it, it is me.
I was like, geez, you trying to gaslight me or something? Yeah.
I don't know. Is it working?
Mm.
Anyway.
I don't think that there's a I don't think that we can like reposition them here. We're all living on the space boat.
There you go,
Space
Xander.
boat, coast to coast.
I'll even highlight it for you.
Where did you put it?
Discussion.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Now it's a pretty yellow color for you.
Alexi has another job, right? They're not just.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all-
He's
They're all crews, so they do have general crew stuff too.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
They're not specialists. They're not. We don't have a specialist cook. We should hire a specialist cook though.
Yeah, I mean, or like at this point, we have enough crew. We probably need like cook
Well,
plus assistants.
Yeah, that's true.
And technically, anyone can do the cooking job. That's more or less what's been happening this last week. Is that somebody's taken over for
Yeah.
Ivan when he hasn't been, doing the cooking.
You probably have rotation. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty common in ships
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, it's like a punishment detail. Hey, go fucking peel a bajillion potatoes, you asshole.
Wow.
Right?
Don't fuck up so much.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to tell Ivan anything right now.
Well,
That's
you
my
guys-
take. I mean, I'll give that information to Charlie if Charlie wants to do anything about it. But I'm pretty sure get Elena's take and then go from there.
Okay.
At the least and the most, Charlie has proved his own innocence.
Yeah,
Or apology.
Elena and Charlie have not interacted except for those couple of times and only in the VR room.
Okay, well,
aside from
now I compare Charlie's movements with Elena's movements. Is Elena stalking Charlie?
Nope.
Oh,
Their
God.
paths rarely cross. The only time they really cross is if Elena has some kind of security concern. She reports that to Charlie.
And also, I'd like to say that Charlie goes out of his way to avoid most of the security checkpoints and the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
And when I say
Pretty
security
good.
concern, I don't mean like the kind of thing that you would report to McCrumble. More like the kind of thing like, hey, this door was left open for an extended period of time. That goes to Charlie.
Makes sense.
The word security is tripping me up, but the actual kind of entry security, ship security instead of crew security.
Yeah.
All right.
And almost all the infractions are Charlie's, but Charlie never shares. No.
So it sounds
Goes
like
around locking doors for fun.
you don't want to interact with this or to do anything with Elena right now.
She's on shore leave. Let her enjoy her vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Because coming back is going to be a nightmare.
It may just very well be.
Do we have the crew's numbers? Is that just a thing that we have as
Oh yeah.
managerial staff?
Yes.
Their contact information? Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I guess towards the end of, since this is all getting sent through the time stream, towards the end of that, Charlie's going to send her a message saying, "Hey, there's shit going down with Ivan."
No, there isn't. He's just being a whiny little baby.
That qualifies as shit going down.
Wait, you're giving a heads up to your secret lover?
Uh,
I don't hear any denials.
Listen, Charlie has gone out of his way to clear himself. He's in the clear.
Uh-huh.
Clearly.
Clearly.
All right.
So I don't know. The
Let's
security record's a little spotty.
last call for anything else that you guys want to do in this system before I start passing the days, give you one last news feed, and then bring Elena on board the ship.
Nope.
Now, let's here. If there is an actual problem with the food I've noticed lately, I would like to hire a cook. Ivan, you need to get on fucking point. And I can't deal with it anymore. Let's just hire a cook.
Let's hire the most expensive cook we can find.
No, we're just going to hire. We're going to get a specialist, tier 1 cook, or level 1 as opposed to 0 or 2 cook, and then it'll be fine.
All right. So
Also, once Charlie knows shit's going to go down, he's going to go ahead and place an order, an industrial-sized jug of popcorn.
And a folding chair.
Yeah.
Several.
Yeah.
There are going to be people that will pay for front row seats.
There, Dex. Can I put my nose to the grindstone and look for a cook?
Sure. Let's go ahead and get a skill check from you. What skill do you think is most relevant to Jai looking for a E1 chef?
Ability to locate good
Probably
fish.
a minister.
Okay.
Sushi.
I'd assume.
Sure. Go ahead and roll administer. Basically, sounds like Jai is looking for well-regarded chefs whose restaurant, for whatever reason, may not be doing well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are willing to feed a bunch of fucking pirates.
Yeah.
And live on a ship.
And live
Yeah.
on a ship.
Yeah, just to live on a ship. You know, they don't put the pirate part in the help wanted.
Does Jai, in interacting with the chef, does Jai inform them the true nature of the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Just flat out. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Jai is literally the worst person for like, hey, this is our secret name, and he's like, but what if I just told everybody we were the Razo?
Yeah.
Seems a lot easier.
All right. So getting somebody onto the onto the Raza is a little bit more difficult. You need a 10.
Okay.
Do you want to re-roll that?
And if failure
Yeah,
means
fuck it. Why not? This doesn't seem like something I could use my drugs on, so. Or can I?
During the interview?
No.
Yeah,
No.
and it takes psych for the interview.
I mean,
process.
most chefs are on a lot of cocaine, so.
Is that actually a thing?
None. I mean, it's a myth, but it's not
Huh.
a thing.
I'd never even heard that.
Let's roll it and see.
Yeah, this is a single scene. There's literally no risk to you using that reroll here.
Yeah.
Okay. You find a chef. Lulu, if you want, I'll let you pick out his name and kind of specialty. If he's from here, keep in mind that first
Why is it a
names he or she.
Yeah.
It has
Or
to
they.
be Pierre Le Biscon or something like that.
Yeah, it's some
Pierre Le
scientific
Big.
Gross.
Well, the Lamy era names tend to be
Roman.
Roman and a little bit of Greek. they sometimes simplify them, like Stacy. And then their last name is whatever they wanted it to be.
Hold on.
Stacy's real name is Anastasia, and it annoys me that she fucking shortened it to Stacy.
Actually, Stacy's real name was Stasimus, and he
Ugh.
reacted not at all to Jai several times saying it Stacy.
Stacy.
It was great.
Anyway,
All right, here. I went up and looked to look for some advice. So we've got Roman, or you said Roman or what names?
Greek. I said. I don't know if that's accurate though.
Well, Rome
your
is
Greek name.
in Italy, so I went with Italian instead.
Oh.
So my suggestion is Pierluigi Maria della Gherardesca.
All right, I'm just gonna make something up.
No. Here's the name.
You can have Garçon Gaston.
Pierluigi.
Yes, Greek/Latin is, I guess, what I wrote here.
He fucking is pure Luigi. He's got that pure Luigi energy.
Oh no, are we getting the Luigi?
Yeah.
Well, as long as he makes good
That's good.
noodles. I do enjoy me
I
some
put
noodles.
the name in discussion. You've got to do it, Dex.
All
How
right.
do you even pronounce that last name? Gherardesca?
Gherardesca.
You can't just say it with an Italian accent and expect me to think that you're right.
Gherardesca. I didn't. Not on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Pierluigi Maria della Gherardesca.
Okay, so now you're just saying it quicker in hopes that we won't notice that you don't know that name.
Pierluigi Maria della Gherardesca.
Hey, bene, bene, bene.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
This is terrible.
this is awful.
It is, which is why it's perfect.
All right. Jai hires on a new chef. I'm
I
going
hire
to...
on Pierluigi Maria Gherardesca.
Yep, that's what I said.
Yeah.
It really sounds like Jen from IT Crowd speaking fake Italian.
Thank you.
Yes, it does.
So accurate. Oh, jeez.
All right.
We're going to call him Maria, and that's going to be the end of it.
He goes by Mr. G.
No, he goes by Pierluigi.
That's what I said.
Mr. G.
I
see.
Yeah, it works for both his first and his last name.
Mr. Gigi.
He could go by Gigi.
Look, some people call him Giorgio, but he goes by Giorgio.
All right. Playing the Hidden Richard track.
The following broadcast is
Yep.
not suitable
Yep,
for
yep.
music.
Okay.
Yep.
Knox,
Yep.
You good?
Mhm.
All right. You've got news coming in from United Imperial Shogunate. This is near the end of. This is on the 28th. It's near the end of your stay here. Your crew is all coming back from their shore leave and getting resettled, and this is going to be right before anybody talks to Elena.
People of Shinobu, you know who I am and why I have returned. Join me in honoring the memory of my father, a man who understood both peace and war. A leader who knew the toll that each takes on man. A father who taught his rightful heir that uncertainty between war and peace prospers only the rich. Reject the tyranny of complacency. Fight in honor of the late Emperor Tajima Hideyoshi. The preceding message, powerful in its simplicity, was broadcast from dozens of state networks all across Shinobu, interrupting an official announcement from the young emperor. Tajima Shiro was captured during a raid to reclaim Strength Station. This is Richard, reporting from Shinobu for Artemis Black Network News.
What? Who is he? No, I'm just kidding. That was that tiger guy, right?
Yep, the one that you've commented
Tiger
a couple
Conte.
times and joked a couple times that is totally PC actions.
I mean, he is a fucking PC. He was one of the options.
Yes, he was.
He's also
Oh.
4 from the show.
Really?
Whoa, spoilers,
I-
bro.
The tiger?
Jesus.
Yeah, he's
Huh.
4.
Didn't watch the show. I think I watched
neither.
part of the first episode.
He was the
I-
token Asian dude.
Yeah, I also watched like the beginning. He's the guy who's playing with the puzzle box.
Yeah, I think so.
How do we know Dexter's not having playing a shadow game?
He might
Someone.
be.
Yeah, that's a
Shadow-
Dexter thing to do.
Definitely is.
Shadow game. What even is a shadow game?
Never.
So you're secretly playing a game within the game.
Huh.
It's
gosh,
it's where you have two groups and you use their like what they're doing against the other one.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, funny. I kind of was when I was running the universe missions, because those were all based on things that were happening here, and some of that was based on what you guys were doing. So not really.
Okay.
Oops, did not want to do that. Elena returns and she goes to Zoe.
Oh boy. Am I really HR? When the fuck did I pick up that hat? Instead of hiring a cook, can we hire HR so I don't have to deal with this shit?
I mean, we can do that too.
Can the cook be HR?
Elena is going to Zoe because Zoe's had conversations with her.
Yeah. Look, I was the one who told her to avoid him because he was being a real asshole. And now he's being a real asshole about her avoiding him.
She knocks on, beeps on Zoe's door. Is Zoe in engineering or in her office, or where is she?
My office is in engineering.
She has a bridge office also, but sounds like that never gets used.
Yeah, I don't really use that.
Okay. And yeah, she meanders into engineering, looks around, sights the office. I think you said that you've got a window that looks out into the engineering bay.
Yeah.
Okay. She sees Zoe through the window and walks over.
What's up, Elena? Did you enjoy your off time?
It was very relaxing, despite all the noise, and should have just stayed in my room.
Yeah, but boats are safe in the harbor, but that's not what boats are for, right?
What?
I don't know. It's something my dad used to say.
Is it?
Probably. He was a real asshole.
Mm-hmm. Still is.
Yes.
Correct.
Accurate.
Yeah, no, it seems nice to me.
Some good shows, but mostly was just nice to sleep on a bed that doesn't constantly call me to get up and deal with problems.
Well, yeah, but now we got all these other people, so maybe that'll happen a little bit less.
Yes.
Right, right, because we just promoted a bunch of people. I wasn't actually here for that day.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good.
No, we
Yes.
didn't really. It was really just happened between games, really.
About those promotions. I am
Mhm.
now the crew chief of other crew chiefs. That would come with promotion, duh.
Is she? I don't. Maybe
mean,
I'm not understanding
Basically,
Kinda,
we
yeah.
promoted people to Elena's own level based on Elena's recommendations.
Yeah, you only got 3 levels here. You've got the line workers, which are the zeros, the middle management, which is the ones, which is Elena was the only crew that was a 1 for a while. And then she recommended 2 crew for the 1, so she's now middle management, but she's kind of still managing the 1s, and
She's got seniority.
she's asking
Yeah,
to be
but-
promoted to actual
2?
to 2. Yeah.
And, I mean, we don't have a tier
Yeah,
2
go
crew
ahead.
yet, so
Fine.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I'm willing to, and I'll backdate your pay, but I want to see how this works out before promoting you. Since all the people we promoted are based on her recommendations,
Sure.
and because I'm a sick capitalist at heart, and so I'm gonna use the fact that to get more work out of them.
Yeah, that
In fact, I think the pay is quite generous.
seems.
But yeah, no,
fair.
I'll totally back pay if it all works out. Back pay to this date.
Has Zoe been informed of any of the investigation done by Charlie and Nemesis?
Nope.
I mean, I probably sent an email, but I may have. I don't know.
My email is so full of shit. I have like 7 jobs on this ship.
Yeah, I didn't want her to look in front of it directly, so I just sent it as an email.
Plausible deniability.
So,
We can't
yeah,
say we
like-
warned you.
Oh, no. Here's a good time. It's like if Nemesis sees them talking, I'll just like shoot a message over to Zoe's compad. It's like, hey, did you read that email I sent you?
I'll look at it, but I'm in a meeting, so I don't respond to it. So I just put it down.
This is
All right, I keep messaging you. You should probably. I'll send another message. You should probably read that email I sent you.
Oh my god! All right, hold on, Elena. Can you give me a second? Tippity tappity, tippity tappity, tippity tappity.
Now I'm just making it awkward for you.
And I'm reading, and I'm like, and oh, he didn't, and no. And I call up Nemesis. I'm like, Nemesis, you got to spill the hot goss.
No, it's literally all in the email there, Zoe. That's pretty much it.
Oh.
We didn't really have the guts to confront it immediately. Good luck. Click.
Why is this my problem?
Because it's funnier that way.
Damn it.
Like,
I
no one wanted to get involved.
I look over at Elena and I say, "Hey, Elena, now that you're a chief of chiefs, you got your first personnel problem."
I thought you said you would see how it works out before full promotion.
Well, yeah, before the pay, you're promoted, and we'll backdate your pay back to this date if it all works out. But we don't want to be paying you for if the work's not there, So we're gonna trial it. We're gonna trial it and see where it gets us.
Duh. She
Look,
starts to protest, but then she agrees.
I don't actually know if that's a good deal or if that's what I want, but it sounds appropriately fucking capitalist, so whatever.
Yeah. I don't
It'd
know.
only really be appropriately capitalist if you fire them at the end instead.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you want a promotion? You're fired.
No. You get that good work out of them first, and then you fire them without backdating
yeah.
the pay
Yeah.
or backdating the raise.
Oh, Haru's also technically a C1. I forgot about him. So, yeah, that puts her in charge of 3 people.
Well, I mean, Harry's under Scotty, right?
I thought he was general crew now.
Yeah, he's general
Oh.
crew.
Okay. See, Scotty's a C1 or an S1, right?
Scotty's G1
Oh,
for guard.
I didn't even realize that's how Harry was
Oh,
spelled.
guard. Okay,
I always.
Can we
Wow.
change that so it's G is general and S is security? Because that makes way more sense to me.
But then
But
what
we
will
have
science be?
scientists.
T.
What will technicians be?
We don't have any technicians.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we
have
do.
2 technicians.
No, all of our
And
technicians are just
maintenance.
general crew people.
No, you
No,
got
our-
Greek
we're-
and...
We have 2
Just-
technicians.
It's not that complicated. Let's
Look
just
at
leave
this-
things as they are.
Look,
Technician
dare
can be
you.
M for maintenance.
There it
but
is.
they're not maintenance.
Yeah,
They're
that's a
maintained
general
under-
crew thing.
Yeah, technicians usually work in like the labs, and they probably
Good.
maybe work on like.
You know what? I start the ship's engine so we can make the jump out of the system.
Before you get your cook on board?
Oh no, Jai's
Maybe-
gotten his cook on board.
Okay, anyway, I make Elena deal with her own bullshit. Not my problem.
I like to think Jai didn't even run by or even mention to us that he hired a chef.
Yeah, he just shows up and we're like, who the fuck are you? Who let you in the kitchen?
It's a me, Pierluigi.
I've been out
That's
here
a,
all along.
that's a fake fucking name.
It's
Wait a second, he hired this person without us even vetting them at all. We probably don't even
Oh
have any
my God.
background checks on him.
Oh my god.
This is
For me.
exactly what Dexter wanted. Jai
Not
just
just
let
the
him,
union.
Yeah,
Hi,
Luigi.
he's CEO of the union.
Jai just let a mole on board.
Oh my god. This is so dumb.
All right, Elena
Amazing.
is sent off to resolve her own problem with Ivan.
Yeah. Fix your own shit, god damn it.
Yeah, hooray.
I'm gonna be mildly annoyed or upset if it's back to the domestic violence.
Oh yeah, we just yeah. Ooh.
All right,
It was
let's.
funny for a bit, but then it's like this is problematic.
This is really uncomfortable for most of us.
Yeah.
As GM, I just want to draw a line. When you say that, I want to make sure that you're talking in character and not out of character.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I am
totally in
talking
Oh,
character.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
If it feels like I'm
Almost-
handling
almost.
anything inappropriately out of character,
Yeah.
please let me know directly.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
No, out of
I-
character, it's very much. It seems very much like a soap opera kind of deal.
Yeah.
But I could imagine. I feel like in character that would be it'd be novel for a bit, and then it's like, wow, this is just them all the time, and it's like, wow, this is
Yup.
getting really awkward.
Yeah. That's what I was going for. Is the shouting and the yelling was very frequent, and that's the part that should be annoying. The violence was infrequent, and that's the part that should be concerning.
hmm
I mean, the shouting is also concerning, but it's more annoying than concerning.
But I mean, I guess the one good thing is that it was symmetrical violence.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh, because they were beating each other. That makes
not
it
a good
okay.
thing.
I mean, I feel like it's better than one way, right? I mean, I don't know. I feel like it can't be healthy either way, but I feel like it's healthier.
It's
more
definitely
equitable
not healthy
relationship.
either way. Yeah, it's not healthy either way, but it's it's less one person beating on the other when it's mutual. It's still not good, but it's less. I don't know.
Less bad.
It just has a different type of bad. It feels like there's less emotional abuse included with it, which is
All right, it's
where I get kind of.
Hold on, I have a song about this.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh
Oh
boy.
god. Oh no. Here we
mean-
go.
It should be the one you're familiar with.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. There it is. All right. Who doesn't
I
love Tom Lehrer?
haven't heard that. I'll have to listen to it later. All right, and you guys take a day to travel to the edge of the system. You've
right,
got
we do.
fuel scoops installed, integral fuel scoops as a mod. Your gun is more than halfway finished. Maintenance will begin to accrue. I'm just gonna make it easy here on the 1st of June.
Sounds good.
Xander, did you also mark off the 24,000 for crew costs? Because I didn't include that in the pinned message.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Although I'm not sure if I'm supposed to add for a bunch of people because we just.
No,
No,
I'll start that with the new month also.
Okay.
It's not worth. It's not enough credits to be worth complicating with prorating a month. Like if
Okay.
the crew costs were 2.4 million, I probably would, but 24,000 is nothing to you guys.
Okay.
how would we even get 2.4 million? Assuming an average crew cost of 100 per day, 2.4 million would take a lot.
Well, what's even worse than that is by creating with the scales that I have, I've reduced the average crew cost by quite a lot.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah. The average crew cost is kind of assuming that a lot of people work for like 10 credits a day, or 20 credits a day, and then a couple people work for 300, 400, or 500 credits a day. With most of your crew, um, they're 20 or 40. Most of your crew are 20 or 40, and you only have a couple that are over 100. It definitely. Actually, I have a spreadsheet for this. Why am I guessing?
Yeah, you've crunched the numbers kind of closer together.
I have,
So
yeah.
the lower are getting paid more, and the higher are getting paid less. Communism.
Well, I mean, they're still getting paid what 6 times more,
Yeah, I mean,
or
Yeah.
even greater, or 10, or even upwards of 10 times more. So it's like it's still pretty capitalistic.
This does
I
include
mean,
the
when will you people be
zeros.
happy?
I mean, imagine. I mean, going to tier 2 is what 5 times, 6 times more.
What are you saying, Dex?
No, I was saying that this does include the a couple of the zeros, but yeah, 2 of the zeros. But the average cost of your crew, including Switch and Libra, which I can't exclude because I'm being lazy, is 32.
Okay.
Actually, I probably can. Here, let me take.
I
That's
mean, 30, like, assuming the $10 for one credit deal,
Mhm.
like $320 a day is pretty decent money.
I just took
It's not
out
bad.
the 2 zeros, and it's 34.8. So 35 credits. Yeah, $350 a day for working on a ship.
Not
I mean,
terrible.
that's $320 a day.
350.
Oh, yeah, that's about $44 an hour. That's not bad.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh wait, that's $10,000 a month. Wait, yeah, yeah. So that's 6 digit. That'd be a 6-digit salary right there. Which I feel
Good
like is
shit.
pretty. I think that's pretty common on like anything where you're stuck in living.
Yeah, that's
Eh,
Getting paid the base.
longshoreman.
I don't
what
know.
for like what for the Navy? No, I'm pretty sure
Well,
the Navy doesn't make shit.
No, look up
well, I don't,
longshoreman.
yeah, I think that's the term. I
They
know
they
there's a
make
lot of
good money.
they work hard. But let me see. Oh, at a
They
port to load and unload
play
ships.
hard.
Longshoremen would be they're not on the
Yeah,
ship though. They're on the
yeah.
docks.
No, I'm thinking the like on the oil rigs and stuff, whatever they call those.
Oilman.
On an oil rig.
Are you sure longshoremen don't go up? Because I know that
No,
Longshoremen
longshoremen's
are the dock workers.
yeah, that's the dock.
Yeah.
they still have to have a
They load and
passport
unload.
though. Okay, that's what confused me.
Well, yeah, because you don't want you don't want weirdos working.
It's probably because a lot of the ships are registered for different countries, Dex.
Yeah, that makes
Rig
sense.
operators, welder. So there's roustabouts or roughnecks,
Ooh.
or I guess that's like your manual labor on an oil drill.
Average ship crew
Or oil
member
rig.
makes less.
Okay, but yeah,
Interesting.
I mean, I deliberately decreased the crew cost from Crawford's 100 credit average assumption, and because this sector has a lot more commerce, interstellar commerce, than the default sector.
That
So
makes sense too.
it makes sense that
That'll
yeah, the
change
crews
things.
would there's more of a supply of viable crew members.
Yeah.
Let's
You aren't
see.
asking people necessarily. You aren't strictly asking people to leave society or leave,
Yeah,
go and to explore the unknown.
yeah.
So we maybe, it's a possibility here.
All right. So I'm going to take you guys over to the stellar map. It is a stellar map after all. Got to get my jokes
Sorry.
into.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you like them. What's
Well, that's
important
good.
is that I like them. And I don't like them.
What's going on?
I don't know. He's making a joke, and I think it's going over my head.
No, I'm.
But eventually, we're gonna realize that Jai hired someone without doing the proper background checks.
Look at him. He's got a mustache.
There's clearly a big mustache.
How can you not
and
trust a face like that?
yes, there is a new chef in town. Zoe notices this right away.
Yeah, who the hell are you?
Pierluigi.
Hee
Who the hell are
That's
you?
not I am the owner of this ship.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Spaghetti and meatballs?
God, you tried, Dex. You tried.
You did
I,
this, Lulu. You did this.
You did
this.
I
Great.
tried the spaghetti and meatballs. Are they any good?
It's a little bit spicy, but yeah.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad thing.
It's a spicy meatball.
No.
I take it all back. This is terrible.
Oh, we could have Lulu continue doing the voice.
Yes, that would be much better.
Okay, Lulu, this is now your NPC.
All right.
These meatballs is it a family recipe?
Yes, I was taught by my grandmother when I was a wee baby.
This Irish fucking Luigi.
I don't know what I'm doing. It begins with an I. It's close enough.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, I think I just choked on my own spit. Oh god.
Luigi, can you not use more than one accent at a time, please?
I am multicultural.
I think gnocchi is the like potato fucking pasta, right? Oh
Yeah,
my
sounds
god.
good.
Oh yeah, Nochi. Is it Noki or
It's gnocchi.
Gnocchi? Oh, yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
okay. I don't know how I was supposed to know. I was supposed to pronounce it that way. Fuck.
You're not.
Oh, okay, good. So is the food good?
Yeah, the food's still good.
Okay, good.
It does seem that there has been some clear bias in Pierluigi's what is it, the recipes menu, in the menu that he's serving, because well, just like before when Ivan was cooking, it's all spicy.
Well, that's fine. I mean, what are we, heathens?
Yeah. Like, I know a couple of us are from a British planet, but that doesn't mean we're that British.
Nice.
And that might actually be why his restaurant was not doing so well. Is if he had this much spice on La Miera, sweating is unsightly.
Like I said, the entire planet's fucking bland.
It's so beautiful, it's bland.
Yeah.
No, La Miera has lightly spiced dishes, but doesn't tend to go for heavily for real spicy stuff.
Oh, they've never tasted the spice.
They haven't. Another reason that this might be his menu is because that's what was already stocked up by Ivan.
That's fair. Wait, Ivan was gonna cook spaghetti and meatballs?
No, Pierluigi brought that himself. Ivan was cooking a lot of Russian traditional dishes, but making them all spicy.
Oh.
And we all remember that Elena really likes spicy food.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now that
Who
she's
doesn't like spicy food?
now that she's like head of the crew,
It's even more important to keep her happy.
and she gets to tell people you only cook spicy food.
Oh, ooh, not only spicy food. Okay. I talked to the chef about who's actually in charge around here. I don't mind spicy food, but like not only spicy food.
Yeah, he gets himself acquainted with the crew members, with the bridge crew, and the rest of the crew as well.
Ooh, what is
Spicier.
Armstrong? What is Armstrong eating?
Yeah. Armstrong
Build,
eats.
build character, build character.
Armstrong eats whatever is the default item on the menu.
Ugh. She eats a lot of garlic bread today.
She
Nothing
does
but
not
garlic
seem to
bread.
appreciate that.
What, that I implied that, or that's all they have to eat?
No, that's she is eating her garlic bread and whatever main dish comes with it, but she's choking it down.
What? Who doesn't like garlic bread? What a fucking weirdo.
Armstrong doesn't.
Armstrong's a fucking weirdo.
Mhm. Meanwhile, here I am being like, I'm just gonna eat a raw clove of garlic. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't like garlic? Ugh.
All right.
You're gonna have to find somebody new for the crew.
Charlie likes
you
garlic.
just did, and look what happened. Now
Yeah,
you've got
immediate-
Pierluigi to blah 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 blah.
I don't know about you, but I like him.
Yeah, he seems great. I mean, he cooked garlic bread, so you know.
Yeah, fuck it. Doesn't matter what else is what. Doesn't matter what else he does. He's got garlic bread. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
complain.
Only a monster would complain about getting garlic bread. Armstrong.
The person that we just recently promoted.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they
Well,
follow
we-
orders.
We obviously made a terrible mistake.
Hmm.
No, they're fine. I just like giving them a hard time.
Yep. All right. You
If
are.
I didn't like them, I wouldn't have checked in on them.
And
Sure.
of course,
You
when
probably
Zoe
do
did
care.
check in on them, they set their knife and fork down, slid the chair out, and stood and saluted. And
Yeah, I returned the salute, and then I asked for a report on the quality of the meal.
and the salute did come with the announcement, which everyone turned to look at. Of what did you guys agree on? Owner on the bridge, captain on the bridge.
Zoe
know.
on the bridge.
I think it
Yeah,
was just
Zoe
Zoe on the
on the
bridge.
bridge.
Yeah, she announced,
fine, Zoe.
or they announced Zoe on the bridge, and then
No one
Hilarious.
else gets up.
Yeah, everybody else is like, yeah, we can see her, you idiot.
I'm sure everyone else just ignores it because they're probably used to it by now.
they are.
Yeah.
It startles Pierluigi.
Amazing.
And then she, they give
They,
a
yeah.
report on the food.
Okay.
Their report
And
is,
it's just that it's fine.
there's no opinion included. It's just a recitation of the like qualities of it. You know, the bread was crispy. Although I guess that's a little bit of opinion, but there's no personal opinion on quality. Just the bread
Yeah,
is
you usually
crispy.
objectively
It's
describe.
using garlic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think crispy is an objective fact.
Yeah, can be.
It's crispy, lathered in butter and garlic.
Yeah, like that, but with less personality.
Yeah, lathered's a little personality-ish.
Amazing.
The flavor soaks through the loaf.
Permission to continue eating, sir.
Of course.
Armstrong sits down and continues eating.
At ease, soldier.
All right, is this going to be the first time you put your new pilot to the test?
No.
You're not going to have Jacques Starcross jump you from March to Anvicu?
Oh, yes. Then yes.
Get us going.
Isn't
Okay.
there usually kind of thing where they kind of like take shifts anyways during a drill?
Yeah. But Jacques gets the drill started. Anyone that wants to be on the bridge when he's
Wait.
there.
Why are we going to NVQ?
I believe you guys said that you wanted to see if David is there.
Nah, fuck that. Let's
Aw.
keep going.
See
Where are you
who-
going?
Wait, no, hold on. Do people really want to see David?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuck, man! You can't just
Where-
not let us
hold
go
on.
see David.
Where was NVQ again?
How
It's-
long do we have before the meeting, Dex?
Oh, there.
You have. I put it over here. Until.
It's not like we're gonna have any sort of spike drill mishaps that take us a couple extra weeks, is it?
Did I put it?
Why would you put that out there? Like, why?
I do what I must because I can.
For the good of all of us.
Oh, there it
Yes.
is.
The conversation between
For the
Ivan
ones who are
and-
still alive.
Actually, Lulu brings up a very good point. The expected arrival in Holau is 6:10, so you guys are May 31st now. You wouldn't have time to go
Oh,
to
yeah, we don't have
NVQ and
time.
then Holau.
Damn
Dang.
Jump us straight to Holu then.
Do we have a rotor for that?
I guess
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get
Yeah.
we'll get fucking
Did
we'll
we-
get David on the way back, I guess.
That's the 3 hex, right?
That
Yeah.
is a 3 hex. Yep.
Can we get a
Um,
router for that pretty easily?
I think 3 hexes are hard to get.
Jock.
Well, I mean, we have a Starfarer, right? We
Yeah,
can
Jock
figure it out.
doesn't. He's like, "Oh, you don't need a rudder for that.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be an
You guys-
automatic success, so
Do
we're
you
definitely
use
gonna.
rudders everywhere you go? Why?
No,
Literally
technically
why
not.
we hired
Sometimes,
this guy.
sometimes you rely on my arcane knowledge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
the one time he
Arcane-
just pulled a rudder out of his butt.
Arcane knowledge.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I forgot this guy was literally Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Just,
Now you remember.
just let me
Wow.
let me sit down here. I'll get you there.
Oh, God.
All right, let's see it.
This is totally
So
unnecessary. Tim's just like, wait, are we really? No, what?
Is the crew allowing him to do this? He's sitting down in the pilot seat. You're at the edge of the system. He can start this jump right now.
I'm looking fleetingly at Zoe and
Look at me,
Guy.
I'm Jacques Starcrossed. Wow.
Wow.
I'm just shaking my head slightly. No, I don't.
How
wanna
long
do
would it
this.
take us? How long would it take us to get a rudder?
Um,
Well, we didn't think about this that far ahead. I don't know if we. It's gonna be. a little
I
awkward getting it now.
honestly thought we would have already gotten a rudder if we'd like thought about it, but did we
Yeah.
think about it?
I was busy. I had shit to do. You're the captain.
yeah,
You're in
I'll,
charge of
I'll
that
leave
shit.
that to you guys. You're too far. If we don't retcon it, you're too far out to get it quickly now. It will take 6 hours just to transmit back to La Miera. And
Okay.
you'd be communicating by 6 hour long. Well, not 6 hour long.
It'd be
by-
very annoying to negotiate with him.
Well, let's
Yeah,
see. It
at that.
is 4:15.
12 hours to get a single response.
Yeah, I'm going to just nudge Jacques Starcross out of the way. Type in the data and roll knowledge in place of a jump check. Who cares?
I
Let's just
can
go.
do that.
All right, take the wheel, Jacques. Help me out here.
Okay.
Gosh, hold on, what's our difficulty here now?
What is the difficulty here?
It's plus
Alright,
6.
so-
Really Uncharted.
The
difficulty is that we're all a bunch of idiots and we're trying
Yeah.
to fly a
It's
spaceship.
at least it's at least a 13.
it's a 14 because it is
distance
2 hexes. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
14. Wouldn't that make it?
Watch me tear this
15?
ship in half.
Oh,
Wow.
for 2 full hexes.
Wow.
yes. All right.
So,
All
yeah,
right.
it's
Sucked
a difficulty
straight into a
14.
black hole.
Yeah, just have him roll to help me, Dex, please.
So is
If that's okay.
is Jai taking the pilot seat? He seems fairly confident that he can do this without a rudder. He's
I
like,
don't.
how do you think I got around all over the place? Why does everyone need a rudder?
What's our?
The rest
Can
of us
I
are
roll
new.
no to help him then?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But what does he know?
Remember, you guys are trying to trust him to make a jump that you couldn't possibly have a rudder to TMT.
Yeah. Well, he's getting a +1 on this anyway.
All right, I will improve his bonus.
Let's see what you can do. All right, Jock. Let's see what you can do.
Oh. Oh dang. Oh, I guess he does have a. Assuming he has a special bonus for.
Oh no, that's
No
just
render.
a normal tier 2 NPC with
Really?
+1 from Jai. But what Jai notices, and Zoe, and even Nemesis, as he's navigating this, he's excuse me. Give me one moment. Let me get some water.
That's reasonable.
Fine.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I'm sure that joke will get old sooner or later.
Yeah.
But for now,
Yeah.
it's the best addition to the crew aside from Pierre Luigi.
But not today.
Still want to see the thrilling conclusion to my Russian telenovela.
That's gonna be next week, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Next week on amazing.
So, he's taking things a little bit odd. He's
More odd than usual.
a little bit more odd than usual. He's not planning out quite as far as Jai would, or scanning out and planning out to avoid various pardon me, various metaspatial issues, the weather, so to speak. And he's just not a traditional pilot, but he's still, from what Jai's calculations are, he's still avoiding those problem areas in metaspace where maybe the dimensions clump up a bit and would have otherwise crushed and dragged you into another section of space.
He's riding the flow.
He does definitely make use of the technology. He's not Luke Skywalker. Sorry, Xander. Had to dash that one real quick.
Well, I mean, if
it's
you had a
fine.
psychic pilot, it could be.
Yeah.
The effect of his special NPC bonus is that he gains no bonus or penalty from rudder age.
Okay.
So he
Since we
was
have
technically rolling this against a difficulty of 8.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
But I mean, he had none rudder.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Doesn't take any penalty apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So, all right. So we never need another rudder again. Wonderful.
Dope.
Wow.
He can still fail a 8 though. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Lies.
Well,
Not if he
yeah,
had
but he'd need to roll
I guess here's the question:
dual
we're helping
tools,
the
2s or lower. Yeah.
if you're doing a help check, is that against the normal difficulty or against his difficulty?
I have difficulty
If we're
answering that
helping, do we
question.
only need to be an 8?
I
Or do we have to
haven't
be a 14?
entirely decided how help will work with him because
Or if
of
help would work at all, because
because of how he's doing it.
we all just watch helplessly and hope that it works.
Yeah.
And I suppose that I must decide that now because it does have an in-character effect. Like if he's just ignoring the assistance that Jai's given him, Jai will know that right away.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, maybe not right away. A day in when it's too late
I mean,
to do anything about it.
I don't know how often Jai would really notice something like that, anyways, because he's probably used to it's just so common. Like, would he notice the difference? Because there is no difference.
I'd leave Lulu to decide that.
Oh God.
But given how his NPC special is very powerful. He was designed so that you guys wouldn't feel the need to find someone with Starfarer or fit Starfarer into your build, while not making him the best possible pilot for everything.
But it does make him a very good pilot for, a ship that's got a spike drive rating greater than what most people have.
Mm-hmm.
So now we really need to upgrade this for some real power.
Yeah. Well,
we're taking
yeah, that's
we're taking
actually
this shit to the moon.
That's actually something I wanted to say. Hey, Dex, can we just like expend the parts that we need for the spike drive improvement right now, so I don't have to keep thinking about it?
Yeah.
I'll give my credit.
Nope. You must continue thinking about it forever.
It's one materials, one computing, one energy amp.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and note that you guys will not be able to do this work while you're in metaspace.
And
But
I'm just
you'll
setting them next to the thing, so
yeah. I'll say that you've set them aside, and you've got enough technician crew that can supervise your crew in actually installing these. So it will get done over the course of the next however long it takes you to actually get the spare parts for it.
Mhm.
So that is the materials, the computing, and the amp. All right. There you go.
Cool.
Marked off.
Oh, I still do have my credits because I've got like I like most of the money that I spent is like it's not actually been yielded anything yet because I still need like several weeks to finish my backlog.
Yeah.
Particularly now that I'm looking at modifiers or modding drones.
Yeah, that's going to be expensive. All right. So this journey of 3 hexes.
Actually, hold on. Did we actually get the engine optimization back online?
Yeah, long time ago.
All right, because it was not listed as fixed in the mods list.
Well, that's Dex. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Um,
It's Dex's fault.
are you certain that got fixed, Ender?
No.
It's listed as broken in the fitting list. All right, forget it. Use that. Don't put the computing thing on the spike drive then. Just put that towards the engine optimization, because we need to get that done anyway before we can fix the proper engine.
Okay.
We do have some unaccounted for pre-tech on the ship, by the way. There's still the terraforming equipment that we've still not taken apart.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
From,
can we
Anagiris.
can we get Zoe and Jai working on that to like examine that and catalog it? Maybe.
Yeah, we specifically recovered it so that we didn't take it apart on site.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on real quick. Let me go back and adjust the spike drive so you're not using the computing for that.
I'm putting that on engine optimization so we can actually get that finished,
All right.
because we can't fix the drive until that's done anyway.
Launch, engine optimization. And this is, same caveat. We're just putting the thing towards the thing, and then the crew will do the thing in time.
Yeah.
Thing.
The good news is we don't need spare parts for that.
Right. And you want to take apart the terraforming stuff. Let me scan back to that real quick. Let's see. There's the Plink Tiger.
Corsicar Technico terraforming device. I don't know if we ever. Pretty sure at some point you mentioned what type of parts it might have, but I don't know if we.
Yeah, the salvaging it could yield up to 4 parts. 1 amp, 2 computing, 1 materials.
Okay.
And exploring how it works.
And exploring how it works. What are you trying to achieve with that? Like, what's your goal?
I think there is like seeing if it could be made functional again, seeing like what engineering stuff went into it, so we like have that information on hand if it ever becomes useful again. Doing a just sort of getting that general stuff.
One thing we know is it was designed to construct nanobots from oxygen molecules using hydrogen as a fuel source and the abundant groundwater as both supply and delivery.
I may have gone
Ooh,
into too much detail, huh?
We want to learn how to make gray goo.
Are
So
you
we can-
mocking me?
I'm willing
Malcolm?
to bet. I'm pretty sure that was something. No, that was something. I'm assuming Jai got from it.
Yeah. Um.
So we kind of had the base understanding of its actual nanobot technology
Mhm.
and actually manufacturing on site, essentially.
So,
So it could be a gray goo scenario.
Zoe can go ahead and roll int fix with believe the lab gives you a +2 bonus.
Woohoo!
And Nox, can you pronounce that?
Yeah. Fucking Draki Strasti.
That's the Russian telenovela that we're.
Yep, it's called Brawls of Passion.
I love how we're using telenovela, which is a Spanish word, for a Russian thing.
Look, don't think about it too hard. All right, just let it happen.
All right. I'm just letting it happen. Yes, Zoe and Jai can take a look at this in the lab, and you think that the machine could be repaired and restarted by replacing a burnt-out conversion component.
Interesting.
But what would we use it? Oh, I mean,
You could.
actually-
This is something you could possibly put to use as ship hydroponics, or to greater use for places that need hydroponics.
or I don't know. There's like that desert planet, right? And it has a little water problem.
Mm-hmm.
Though I guess
Yeah.
I don't know if it really solves water problems. It sounds like it was designed with requiring an abundant supply.
I
Yeah.
say we leave it for now, and then just make a note that we can fix it
Potential
with the
parts.
conversion material.
Potential parts or potential repair.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting enough piece of technology that disassembling it is. It's an idea, but I think it'd be a waste.
And yeah, Jai's a little sore about disassembling pre-tech.
There you go. Something for you to copy and paste if you like.
And we could also put that conversion material from the ship's engines into this that we were going to put into that, but like I don't really have an immediate use for this thing, so
Could you put the terraforming in that message, like at the top, the Coast
Sure.
Guard technical terraforming device, just so it comes up in a search for terraforming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like my Discord messages to be searchable. Though I guess I'd probably have other ways. I'd have other queries I could find that, but I really like Discord's search function.
Yeah, I do too. Although I did find a small frustration with at one point, if a thing that was underlined and bolded, if the underlining was right next to the word, it wouldn't search right.
Huh.
So you gotta do the underlining on the outside and the asterisks on the inside.
okay.
But there you go. Labeled and bolded. And underlined, so you know it's important.
So emboldened.
All right. But yeah, that's explored now.
Okay.
Alright.
We're in space.
You're in space.
We are in space.
So
Did you just say we are in space? It's a little on the nose, don't you think?
Let's see. Oh. Jacques does not have the full Starfarer focus, so he's not cut your travel time in half. This journey does take you 6 days.
It's fine.
6 more days.
Oh,
And that
yeah,
means
I mean,
Aerodessa's concealed mod is halfway done. Which I like to think is more like a container or something like that just fits into.
this is how we turn you into a briefcase.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, do you think you can handle me?
Look, this will be the most expensive briefcase you've ever seen.
Yeah. It's not what's in the briefcase. It's the briefcase.
No, literally, this briefcase costs more than 500,000 credits.
Yeah. Look, I know. I've been following along.
I can't understand. I can't overstate how expensive this briefcase is.
Amazing.
God.
I figure a
How
lot
much?
of that.
How much did the drone itself cost alone?
A 50K base, and then a 62,250 credits with all the mods, and then the concealed mod is 10 times that.
Outstanding.
Worth it. Worth every penny.
Agree to disagree.
Look, I needed some big project to spend my money on. I found it.
Yeah, hey, man, as long as you're happy.
I am, but I'm starting to get uncomfortable working with this drone for extended periods.
Well, you could always take it to HR. Oh, wait, that's me. Shit.
Oh no. Yeah, no, I'm probably making an effort to keep Aerodessa away from Zoe at this point.
Because I'm a
That's just-
bad fucking influence.
Well, it really, I don't think it's a matter of influence, because I'm pretty sure Aerodessa is not going to change anytime soon.
Sure.
It's more that they feed upon each other.
Oh, you wanna see us feed on each other, right? Nemesis, you just had to say so. Your wish is our command.
I also
Oh,
like
no.
to think that Aerodessa actually called Nemesis by her real name.
Probably.
Yeah, and I'm sure most people on the ship are like, who's that?
Let me.
I've honestly forgotten what Nemesis's actual name is.
That's
Yeah.
okay, because I think the only time y'all ever heard it was when Zoe's dad asked. They all definitely ignored it.
Yeah,
Which
sounds
was,
about right.
I had to double check again. I think Zaya, is.
I think we should
Yeah.
start calling Nemesis Nemi.
Yeah.
Well, Aerodessa has started calling her ZZ.
ZZ. Nice.
ZZ Top.
ZZ Topless, more like.
Hey.
No, bad Aerodessa. Bad.
It's the best fucking drone ever.
Pouty face.
So dumb, but so amazing. Anyway.
Is there anything that you guys want? Anything else that you guys want to get up to during the 6 days, or are you just kind of settling back in after your 11-day vacation? Ish.
I mean, I'm still doing research, but other than that, I think we're in a position where we can just settle into things and get ready.
Okay.
Get ready for the big one.
I'm doing the work that I said that I would do.
Okay. Still working on the detector. So here's where we stand on projects. Hercules and the Ada detector have both passed the minimum time requirement. They both have one more scene that you guys need to play through, and then they're complete. Korean is going to take a month from when Charlie started it. Excuse me, and has 2 more scenes. Learning Infraworld, if he decides to do that for real, will also, well, I'm not sure how long that'll take, but it'll probably be about a month. And you guys don't necessarily need to restrict yourselves to just one project at a time. Just, keep it reasonable, because they move at the pace of a minimum of a week plus a minimum of 2 or 3 scenes. Most of them will be 3.
Plus,
Yeah.
technically, you did bake in some of the tie-in of the class, the NPC class system. If we wanted to hire more higher level scientists and techs.
Oh, I'm just going to hire a bunch of people when we get to the next system.
Yeah, because you mentioned the scientist tier 2 and the tech tier 2 able to do
Yeah.
projects.
Um,
I guess technically our chef could do a project, right?
Nothing
No,
like
he's
our.
tier 1.
He's
No,
also a
but
specialist.
he's a
Oh,
specialist.
that's true.
They're
Yeah,
special.
we're gonna pass him the how to make coffee good project.
wait.
That's
Is
true.
he gonna do the black hole coffee?
Apparently.
And he can do it with no supervision. Wait, where is?
He's a
Oh, there
big
we go.
boy. He can take care of himself.
Hold on, what's the specifics for special?
I think he's
Yeah.
only E1, actually.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is only
E1.
E1. He would have to be E2 to work on the
Oh,
black
it
hole
does say-
coffee.
okay,
Sorry.
it was E2. Okay.
Well, then I'm gonna let him work on the still, the magic still, the metaphysical still.
Okay then.
Oh boy.
For recruiting and hiring scientists and or technicians, that probably would have been better on Lamiera, just because there's fewer of those sorts that crew mercenary ships.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but-
Technicians you can probably find. Scientists I don't think are plausible.
but we want
Okay,
the,
so yeah, we
want
don't
the
we don't want
adventurous scientists.
yeah we don't want the scientists that already have a job that pays them a fuck ton of money.
Wait, do we still have that union guy on board?
We have
Which-
lots of union people on board.
The one we kidnapped from.
Oh,
Red
yeah,
Bull?
yes,
him.
yes, you do.
Don't worry. We're taking him somewhere he can be
Oh right.
possibly useful.
Where he can be free.
Or killed one or the other.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Jack is going to do with him.
You're gonna be like, you revealed to him who I am? Pulls out a gun. Blam, 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 blam.
Oh wait, I gave you a fake name. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I assumed that the Jacks are kind of like Amanda Waller. That's how I imagine them in my mind. They'll do whatever it takes to protect themselves and America. Whatever it takes.
I see.
Whatever.
But yeah, no. Other than that, I think we're just going to the next system, Dex.
Wait,
Okay.
shit, I think that makes us the Suicide Squad. Fuck!
You didn't say the status of the broodmother, which I guess I need a better name for now.
Yeah, please.
The status of the Broodmother is it still has a shitty name, so we're gonna move past it.
Yeah.
Well, against Zaya's or Zizi's wishes, Eridessa has been calling it MIPS.
Mips. Oh, yeah, which I didn't really like, but you know what? I figure I'll just lose that battle.
The way she says it is making more headway with the crew that are assisting with it, and it's catching on.
Headway.
Aw.
Awful.
Terrible.
All right, so we'll have a couple of housekeeping things that I want to go over after the role play here, just to put the recruiting stuff outside the game. And others. Let's get into at least start this segment where you're looking for Mr. Jack.
Did they not give us a means of contacting them?
1 second. I've got a.
That is entirely on Zoe.
Yeah, I could have swore I asked him for some way of talking to him. Seems very irresponsible of me not to have done that.
Well,
It's totally responsible.
Yeah,
right?
Mr. Jack gave you a ship to look for in Holo.
Right.
So needle in a haystack. Got it.
Did we
Yeah.
find that ship?
Yeah.
Armstrong, begin scanning.
don't
Arm-
stop until we tell you to.
Why
Yep.
are you laughing? Armstrong's literally our scanning person.
No,
Yeah.
I'm laughing because Armstrong gets to work scanning.
Yeah, get to work, goddammit.
Uh,
Find me that ship.
Armstrong sends out, wide range scans and all the other scientific jargon. And
But Armstrong, be subtle about it. Come on.
Armstrong looks over at Zoe,
You gotta play it
pauses
cool.
for a second, and then says, "Yes, sir."
Good. And then I sit wherever I sit on the. I don't have a chair in the bridge now. Other people are sitting in my chairs.
And Armstrong quickly adjusts their scans to be more subtle. It's passive scanning.
I forgot who I was talking to when I was like, "Hey, find me this thing." Wait, don't fucking find it with a hammer. I want you to just use your eyeballs and look. Look with your special eyes.
Zoe sees the results of her ill-chosen instructions in the return of several pings back at you. You've hit several ships with active scanners, and now they're curious, and they're returning the favor.
Yeah, they're like, "Who the fuck is knocking on our door? Knock on your door."
That's exactly it.
All right, fair enough.
After a couple days, because you are still having to circle around Holau into different smaller pockets of the mercenary swarm, Armstrong was able to conclude that the ship you're looking for was not in the main large swarm, and so you make a couple passes, and you find the ship that you were told to look for in just a smaller pocket of about 4 or 5 ships.
Interesting.
They are Union ships. They're clearly Union ships. And Armstrong sends a visual display of the ships, or a visual recreation of what the visual display looks like. You see the ships kind of clustered. They're not actually that clustered in real space, but they're kind of clustered for the eye to recognize. Oh yeah, those are Union ships.
Okay.
So if they're not really Union, they're playing a real deep game.
Why would they be pretending to be Union here,
I
though?
don't know. Someone else suggested that they might not be Union.
Look, we pretended to be Mercury Corps, and people bought that. So
Armstrong ping them.
Yes, sir.
He means communicate with them. Don't active censor them.
Yes, sir.
And I look over at Jai like, "Come on, you gotta remember this kind of shit. Come on, dude."
I wasn't paying attention to him.
Her, them.
Armstrong sends out a communication request to the ship.
This is where we get double-crossed. Everybody raise shields. Lower the weapons.
All the ships.
Scene cut. Yeah.
All right, the ship is actually getting a name here because I'm tired of calling it the ship. It is the Apex Parlor.
Wait, you got tired of saying the ship, and so you gave it a longer name?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
The Apex Parlor.
The Apex Parlor. Or the Union, the USAP, the USAP.
USAP.
Yep.
That's not nice.
I wonder if that's going to become relevant in any way. Probably not, right?
No, not possible.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
The ship responds to your communication request, and Sales sends out a video hail to you.
Yes, commence laser communications.
Yep. By normal drive travel, you guys are still about 4 hours out from them. If you were going to try and physically rendezvous.
All right. Let's just see what they have to say first, and video on.
This is a 8-hour time lag. I don't think they want to have a conversation. I think they want to know what the fuck we want.
No, you guys are actually in the same region of space as them right now.
You just said we were 4 hours flying time apart.
4 hours flying, yeah.
Which actually does raise the question, how How does communication between ships work in systems? Is it still like light speed delayed?
I've simplified that into 2 speeds. It's either instantaneous or it's 6 hours delay.
Okay.
If
So
you're in
what is it right now?
if you're in the same region of space as where you're trying to communicate to, then it's the instantaneous. If you're in a different region, it's the 6 hours delay. Just as simple as that. I may reduce those times in certain circumstances. But
Well, I feel like you'd probably have people that are used to like the seconds delay kind of thing too.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it might as well be
yeah,
instantaneous.
realistically, there's a little bit of delay, but for our purposes and for the conversation purpose, it's this communication will be instantaneous.
But if you're really poor in a talk check, it's because you're talking over each other.
God, that happens now with just VoIP all
Like
over the
a
place.
Yeah, it's just like not even a second delay.
Yeah,
It get pretty awkward.
it is. I preface many of my calls with people that I think are going to be difficult callers with telling them that there's a second delay and or a voice delay and apologizing if I speak over them. Anyways, enough of my problems. Um, a man introducing himself as Timofeyevich Nepian, but you call me Tim. How can I be of service to you?
I'm sure you know why we're here, Tim.
And if you don't, get us somebody who does.
What she said.
I truly do not. What? Who? You can be Moon Boy. You're receiving a second transmission request from a different ship.
Hold on, Tim. One moment, and I'll flip onto the other ship, I guess.
Okay. On that video screen is the person that Zoe recognizes as Mr. Jack.
Yeah, I go. I give Jai the nod.
Okay. You know why we're here then.
Duh. Pleased you have made it.
Okay. Hold on one moment. I need to hang up another call.
Oh, don't worry. You will wait.
Okay. Great. We did our part of the job. Do you have the goods? I suppose.
Yo, you got the goods?
Duh. Approach and dock with ship Ratchet Vector. That is the ship that she has called you from.
What did you call it?
Ratchet Vector.
Ratchet
Got
Vector.
Okay.
All right. To clarify, is there no way to send like money electronically over these distances?
We're not here to get paid. We're here to get tickety tackities.
I
Yeah.
don't actually know what you made the bargain for.
Information about the thingamajig.
Doesn't tell me anything.
I don't remember.
Who's gonna
either.
what's it?
However,
That's
to
fine.
answer your question, no. Long range transactions like that, I believe I have nixed just to create, kind of for a Kevin Crawford type reason, to create the requirement that transactions be done in person.
Yeah, we gotta touch tips, except for not tips. Whatchamacallums.
Cubes.
That makes buying stuff
and
off
sticks.
Space Amazon very difficult.
Exactly. That's yes. The whole point.
Well, that's the thing. If you're rich enough, you hire in betweens.
No.
If you're on a planet that has a local intranet, that you can generally do there.
Okay. Well, regardless. All right. Starcross, bring us in.
All
It's
those
like, what?
ships? Wow.
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 Fucking hate this guy. Fucking hate him. I'm totally out. I was in, and now I'm totally out.
We don't have to like him. He does,
He
He
does
serves his
important work, I
purpose.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Dexter, why didn't you give him a much better accent?
Fuck.
You could have been like me, Pierre Luigi.
Everybody loves the Pierre Luigi.
Does anybody understand what this guy is saying? Wow.
Wow.
What I want to know is what he's doing on the bridge.
He's one of the bridge crew now. I loved him too much. I couldn't send him back to the kitchen.
Okay.
All right, Starcross brings you in.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start doing background checks on this Pierre Luigi. But I guess it's a little late now. He's already left March.
Pierre Luigi would never do anything bad.
Pierre Luigi is not planning to betray you and sell your organs for meat.
There's no W in my name, so I must be good. So dumb.
Yeah. See, that's where he gets you though. He's not planning to sell the organs for meat. He plans to use them.
Gross.
It's a perfect way to get
right.
away with a murder.
Yep.
Dispose of the body.
Hey, has anyone seen Ivan?
I haven't been looking for him.
That's a
This pork stew is very good.
that's a
Oh, God.
spicy meatball.
Oh god. Ivan, no!
He's in a better place now. Our stomachs.
Did you say a blender place?
I said a better place now. Our stomachs.
Uh-huh. Oh god. We're all terrible people.
Yeah.
You really are.
Anyway, yeah, we're going in.
All right. Any reservations about docking with the Ratchet Vector?
I mean, no, we don't have reservations. We just showed up.
Okay. You guys, Starcross brings you in, docks, no problem.
I am preparing the crew just like get the security crew ready just in case.
Generals.
Yellow alert.
Yeah, yellow.
Okay.
Give him the tingle alert.
Yeah. The your yellow alert goes off, and crew all return. The non-combat crew return to stations. The crew are technically non-combat, but are capable of combat, so they all go to their the reserve stations, kind of as the guards, the security crew, take positions. And there is a very distracting ad playing on this page that I take my names from. Gosh, why does Chun-Li have to be on that ad? Anyways.
Don't know.
In power armor, I don't understand. And I want to, so I need to cover the ad up. And
Zoe, you should get your armor on too, just in case.
You guys prep up and armor up. You've got 4 hours before you actually meet up with them, so you have no problem with any kind of time prep.
Yep, we'll get our normal gear on.
And when you dock up, you see that Mr. Jack has done the same, and also has a security contingent with her.
Are we docking up like cargo bay to cargo bay, or like hatch to hatch?
Hatch to hatch.
Hatch to hatch.
Yep. You're extending one of those tubes from airlock to airlock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
And with the clearly Union armored guards behind her, with guns raised and aimed down the tunnel, she walks to about the halfway point, and either meets somebody or waits to meet somebody. She has. Zoe will go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one who set this thing up, so I probably have to talk to her.
Send Zoe, send Charlie, and then send one of our security people.
Okay. She has what looks like a just you know those metal clipboards that are that open up. I can't think of what those are called, but she has one of those in her hand.
A metal clipboard?
Yeah, but it opens. does the standard metal clipboard open up so you can put papers inside of it?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I mean, I think if I'm understanding what you're describing correctly, then yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. She has one of those. It's except made for space. Um, and when she meets up with Zoe, she broadcasts through the vac suit.
Wait, we didn't air up this thing. So untrusting. Jeez.
You might have, but she is still wearing a vac suit.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's just kinda weird.
Physical dossier on all of Starbase movements. I think you will find information in there very interesting. Worth your time, and thank you for the work, for the job.
If
Wait.
there's... Sorry.
It was very stimulating. Also, you like how you totally underestimated us because you were like, haha, you guys can't do this, and then we totally pulled it off. Super smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very impressive. I will be sure to look for you should Union need any more work done.
Zoe, I'm going to just crackle in over her headset. You might want to ask her if she wants her scientist back.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey Jack, we look. It was getting a little weird in there, and some things happened. We might have stolen one of your scientists. Do you want him back?
Is it Danilovich? It
Is
is.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Ah.
yeah. It's totally that guy that you said.
Good. Yes, bring him over.
Do you want us to blindfold him so he doesn't know who you are, or like, can we just bring him over?
Just bring him over. It's not necessary.
Okay. I wasn't aware of where you're at vis-a-vis hiding your identity.
I figure there's like a 90% chance she's just going to have him shot.
No identity
Look,
to hide. I'm Mr. Jack.
I'm trying to extract information from this woman, vis-a-vis acting like an idiot. I'm not sure if it's working, but I'm gonna try it.
Do your best. Worst, whatever.
I always do. Thanks for noticing.
He had to roll really high for that.
What, to notice that I always do my worst?
To notice anything.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's where we're at. We'll bring the guy down.
Okay.
Well,
Go,
you didn't ask for additional payment for this?
I don't really care.
Fair enough.
We've made like $3 million off this lady. And we're very much screwing her over.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the your favorite skill, Wisdom Notice.
Oh, she knows that we screwed her over. But do I know that she knows that I know? I do not. I super don't.
Are you going to re-roll that or just let it go?
No, I'm fine with not knowing.
It is worth noting that Charlie is also there, if that matters.
Yeah, Charlie can roll, and I think you said you had somebody else who is near proximity.
Just one of our security people, probably
Probably
like Amikloa or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Amikloa.
But by the
sense.
way, I don't think you haven't updated some of them.
I haven't. I haven't updated any of them.
Okay.
None of them are gonna get an update until they do their damn jobs.
Well,
Anyway.
we're talking about one doing their job right now.
Well, get with it.
Muted mic and all, but that's not a very good notice roll.
It's not.
I didn't see what you rolled.
Nat 1 on notice.
I think he's referring to Zoe's, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nox, do you want to have Charlie roll notice for me also?
Show. Faux show.
Oh, show.
Oh,
Faux dizzle.
Okay.
mine
Mine
is.
izzle.
So this notice was actually aimed back at Lev Danilovich, and both Omikawa and Charlie notice that he does seem to recognize Mr. Jack. And then quickly
It's his
stone
mom.
faces.
It's his mom. Why are you guys laughing? I'm being totally serious.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be.
Are you though?
It's all it's just
Always.
she is his mom, and she is also Zoe's mom, who was lost in a space jump or something and then got a new body.
Yep.
This is all part of Draki Strasti.
So, I'm gonna skip a little bit. The exchange goes off without a hitch, and Mr. Jack takes the ship as well as all the other ships, and they go their own separate way. They appear to be traveling towards the horizon.
Wait, hold on. Before I do open the thing and check and make sure there's actually a dossier in there. Fuck.
There is. Looks like you've got
Okay,
a
good.
mess of notes, a mess of data to go through on this.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Looks like
Dope.
it's
Worth
all
it.
black box and computers.
I
readout.
shake her hand and give her the old look us up if you need any more help. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
I will, thank you.
I will know that technically she never said we couldn't do what we did to her there.
Yeah. Look, there's no reason that she should feel betrayed.
We didn't do anything we said we wouldn't do.
One thing that Zoe, I remember, did pick up on is her, at least the what she projected seemed to be more concerned for the lives that she expected would be lost.
Yeah.
If Union pulled out.
Did we actually kill anybody while we were there?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck.
We killed several security guards, but I'm pretty sure they were more worried about large scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, like homes and families and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they were worried about, like, I think we killed maybe like 7, 8 people.
If that.
We killed enough.
Yeah, she had, in her own projections, basically estimated that over 100,000 would get killed, and that's in line with what I wrote too. So good for her.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Funny how that worked out.
Yeah.
What you find when you get back on your ship and you can look through it with Nemesis help, for some of the data sorting and getting it all into a computer, because this is all paper. So you get that all sorted, algorithmed, and filtered, and all the good stuff. What strikes you as most notable is a mess of calm handshakes that occurred in Holau from Starbase to other ships. There were far more than necessary for them to fuel up and get repairs, and they were commingled with numerous very short, 10 to 30-second calls. It all suggests that Starbase was looking for someone on a ship they didn't know, and this kind of assumption is reeled in by what looks like a passphrase. Passphrase. Hang on. Passphrase. Dossier.
Keep saying passphrase. Eventually, they'll know what I mean.
So basically, what we know so far is what we've learned is basically they were trying to deal with someone in Holo that they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Better call Saul.
And this is
Nope.
After when they probably would have picked whoever it was up in the system we were stranded in.
Yeah, this would have the timeline suggests that Starbase, did what they did to your ship, salvaged, did all that stuff, went to March with the basically the people that they were selling off. You know that they delivered Porcelain and Griffin Cage along with
Mhm.
Das for whatever reason. And you know that Griffin Cage and Das went to Galactic Mandate. You know that Porcelain went back to Spectrestar Technologies.
Mhm.
And then they came over to Holau. You know from conversations with Cassian's Interapath that they were coming to Holau to meet up with a Mercure Core contact who would buy the infodrive from them.
Mhm.
And that all fits the timeline of these comm packets that you see here would have been right after they dropped off David Shipman to do the transaction with Galactic Mandate and Spectrestar Technologies, and the remaining crew piloted Starbase out to Holau to make this arrangement
With Mercure Core.
with Mercure Core.
Mhm. Well, we'll try to think of what we can do with that.
Um, I ended things too early with Mr. Jack. I had intended for her also to tell you that it's that her intel. It's probable that the Mercure contact is still aboard a ship in Palau, in the swarm.
Interesting. In that case, yeah, we can do stuff with that.
Mm-hmm. And we're a little bit over 3 o'clock here, but I want to finish out that part with Mr. Jack, so you've got so you know that you've got direction to go with this information right here. And does anybody have anything else they want to do before I close out the formal roleplay session?
Do we get to hang up on that other guy?
You can, or you can just leave the call on. Eventually,
I imagine
they're
hang up.
flying away, and the call dies anyways.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, you just like this thing, just do it quietly. Yeah, you're like, oh crap, click.
Oops.
All right, we'll call that an official end to the session.